Hello, Fae and Fiend, and everyone in between, friends both fair and fell, welcome back to Go Buff Yourself and the Wild Beyond, session 79 of this campaign. Incredible. And as always, I am joined by the 6 members of the Wild Things who are here in Yawn. Let's say hi to them really quick. First, playing Bodie, we have Lauren.
Hi.
Wraught, played by Joe.
'Tis herself.
Melon by Morgan.
This looks like a Kodak moment.
That made me really happy because I could hear it over the mic.
Yeah.
And that made me
It was
really,
the sound that made
really
me
happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Otto played
Just our
by
jaws
Mav.
dropping.
Take a luck point, Morgan, for no reason. Hey, Mav. Playing Otto.
The flames. The flames. The flames.
Side of my face.
Burning. Okay, hi.
God, she's so good. Kieren, played by Sarah.
If I could do a, oh my god, what's the...
1 + 1 + 2 + 3.
No, the guy who plays the butler in Clue. Oh my god.
Oh, Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Tim Curry. If I could do Tim Curry voice, I would, but I can't.
No one can Tim Curry.
Oh,
Tim
yeah.
Curry. Oh, that was actually, that was
So
good.
That was not
For
bad.
spontaneous, that was pretty good. And playing
Just do a foghorn leghorn and be Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc. And then playing Ivonna / V, we have Sally.
Hi.
And my name is Ethan. As always, I am your DM for this little Feywild
The most
romp.
handsome DM on the side.
I appreciate it, but I've given out my free luck point for the session, so that's just because you're feeling kind. How nice of you. You
It
complimented me for nothing.
I don't
You get
care.
nothing.
It needs
Good
to be
day,
done
sir.
once in a while.
Few announcements
greedy.
before we get into tonight's session. First of all, even though this is our most lighthearted campaign that we are currently streaming on this channel, it is still 18 plus for language, legal drug use in and out of game, dark themes, all of that. So just be aware. Secondly, if you're joining in here on episode 79 and you missed any of the previous 78, you can catch up on all of them on our YouTube channel, Go Buff Yourself TTRPG, where every past episode of The Wild Beyond, City of the Crimson Tower, Under a Crooked Moon, and Lords of Sin can all be found. If you prefer to listen, and want a slightly more narrative experience, you can check out the podcast version of Go Buff Yourself, which you can also get on YouTube or anywhere you get podcasts. Last announcement, then I'm done talking. Thank the gods. We do have a Patreon that I am in the process of getting updated. There's a lot to update on there, but if you are enjoying the show, you want a little behind-the-scenes goodies, you want to help me pay for sound effects and ads on Spotify and things like that, it's only a $5 tier. Every little bit helps, but it's never required. We never put full episodes behind the paywall. It's just behind-the-scenes goodies like our decompresses that we do after every single session and the out-of-context collages that our buddy Sarah here makes for every single session that we do. So go on there, check it out, see if it's worth your $1. If not, no problem. Won't hold it against you. All right. I
We'll
think
just be disappointed.
I will just be sad. And let's go ahead, because I am ready to get into a bit of an investigation. So let's go ahead and run that intro video so that we can get into session 79 of The Wild Beyond. are back. When we were last in the Feywild with the wild things in the wintry realm of Yawn, the wild things had gone to one of the grand balls of Arctis Tour. After a little bit of time in the guest wing to rest, relax, and get ready for the event, eventually dressed to the nines, the wild things headed to the ball. And it was there that they found a lavish experience, dance floor, feasting tables, all-you-can-drink bars, magically playing instruments, eating contests, dance-offs. It was a blast. While there, our six, who entered with wonderful new titles for themselves, courtesy of Otto, we had a few of you split off to the bar, where you had some conversations with a few of the people there, including one Henrik Frostwood. Others of you, Bodie, Melon, and Otto, went over to the feast tables, where you... Melon engaged in a eating contest with a lion folk, or excuse me, a wolf folk. You're the lion folk. A wolf folk by the name of Orion, where you tied. It was very close. Otto met another of the guests of the ball, a lady Gwen Frostwood. Kieren and Bodie eventually headed to the dance floor, where with the Cold Moon brothers, you engaged in a dance-off where the two of you won and received applause and cheers. Let me pull one thing up so that I have it here. Wraught was also approached by one Lord Sven Nightwalker while she was at the bar, who essentially approached to remind you of the deal that you had made to report anything of interest to the guard here, the Winter's Legion, and also gave you a paper bird so that if you needed to send anything his way, you could. A little while into the ball, about hour and a half or so after you all arrived, a magic show by one Christoph Silverplane started. And during this, a few of you noticed two familiar, well, there are many familiar faces in the crowd, but two that I don't think you expected. Specifically, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Several of you approached, confronted them, put them to the question about certain things that you had learned, and after you informed them that Isolde was there, they quickly started to hustle off, but before they were able to leave the grand ballroom, the doors burst open, the music stopping, and an Eladrin woman with pale blue hair rushed into the room, haggard, tears streaking down her face. And as she collapsed to her knees, the room falling silent, she exclaimed, "He's dead! My father has been murdered!" And it was right there that we left off. And so it is right there that we pick back up. In this exact frozen moment, where all of you have just heard this, the music has just fallen silent, and the only sounds are the slightly uncomfortable occasional coughs from people who are standing in this full space, and the sobbing of Astrid Frostwood. In this frozen moment, what do we see on all of your faces? Just briefly. Otto, Would you mind leading us off?
Otto's face is more of being distraught, but also confusion because they just announced that someone died, and the rest of these people don't care. So it fluctuates of what.
One thing I will say, I don't know if you get the impression that a lot of people don't care. It's more they don't know what to do. There are gasps. There are people who look at each other confused, unsure what to do, murmurs. These are nobles. A lot of them just aren't. They were expecting a party and a ball. A lot of them are just taken aback in this moment of shock.
Got it. See it.
I mean,
but he is distraught, confused, but immediately looks to Lady Frostwood to make sure that she's okay, and he sees she's not. So while looking at Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, his first initial thing was to chase after them because of them leaving. He now has a different priority in making sure Lady Frostwood is okay.
When Lady Gwen Frostwood, the wife of Lord Albert Frostwood, with whom you spoke at the table, as you look to find her, you hear a crashing of furniture and plateware as she has fainted. And there are several people who run over to prop her up to make sure she didn't hurt herself, and she is just completely hit with this information and is overwhelmed in this exact moment. Kieren, what do we see on your face?
Well, Kieren and Bodie just finished a dance-off, moments ago.
Sweaty.
So imagine they're both, still in, their... 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, because it was
Still
before the
sweaty.
magic show.
Okay, then we're probably over at the bar by now. Kai's got another one of those Queen's Gambit or whatever drinks it is that he's actually able to drink. And so she bursts in just saying he's dead. I think what he's just going to do is lean a little bit heavier on the bar, sigh really intensely, and finish the rest of his drink in one go. Well, I knew this was going to be too good to be true. Alright. Shit.
And Bodie, since you're right there, as Kieren says this, what do we see on your face?
A mirroring of Kieren, because oh my god! Oh fuck! For real? God damn it! And he finishes his drink. Okay, time to do food then.
We just can't have nice things, can we? Can't have one fucking good day without there being some sort of sabotage plot or murder plot or weird portals with evil children and shit pouring out of it. I mean, we had baking contests with poison issues, and then all of us had to go into our worst nightmares, and then we have points where we're thrown into caves and beat up by rabbits. We can't have one fucking good day, can we, Bodie?
I used to want to be important, but now that it's kind of a thing, God, fuck, it's exhausting. My God. You want some of this?
As these two are having this quick conversation, V, what do we see on your face?
V's been kind of thrown back from the whole situation. She was watching Otto and that whole interaction. She does not know those people. Mm-hmm. She doesn't know anybody really in that situation. And so she's sort of been standing back. As soon as Astrid comes in and does that, her first reaction is to look around the whole room and see who is not reacting properly in that moment. And because she comes from a line of people who, does that kind of investigation back at her place.
I love that. Could you go ahead and
I was thinking the exact same thing, so if we're anywhere near each other, we could do it together.
I think Wraught and I are probably
right next to each other. Why don't both of you go ahead and roll me insight checks? Hold on to those really quick as we ask our last party member, Melon. What do we see from you in this
turkey leg in
moment?
Hand, about to take in a bite, just stopping, and then looking to Rod. It's like running or locking it down, essentially.
As you look over to Wraught and V, what did you get on those insight checks?
You go first.
19.
Yeah, you go first. Oh, 18.
18. Okay, so both of you. Everyone that you see looks shocked, confused, saddened. You see some people who, behind the facade of that shock or sadness, are already starting to do the mental math of what that means for them now that Lord Frostwood is dead. What does that mean for their safety? What does that mean for their ambitions? What does that mean for them? Both of you also notice one person in particular in here is staring daggers at wherever the biggest group of you is, which I believe would be Wraught, V, and Melon clumped together. And V, you recognize this figure more than Wraught does, because you saw this figure when you went and talked to Bodie while he was guarding the raised dais where that empty throne was, and you saw two people conversing. One, the tall female elf with the pure white hair and the black streak. The other, a young Eladrin man in heavy armor. And it is this man who is staring daggers at you all. And at that moment, as everyone is still looking around at each other, murmuring, unsure what to do, who should take charge, he steps forward. A lord of the court murdered, and we have outsiders among us. I know whom I would put to the question first. Summer court spies and assassins, no doubt. Everyone stand back! The Winter Legion will deal with this. And he unsheathes a longsword as he starts to walk towards your group, with people pushing aside, giving room, and several of the armored guards who had made themselves like silent sentinels in this space fall in behind him. Wraught, I saw your hand.
I think actually V's was up first, so I don't mind
V?
deferring.
Okay.
No, it's okay if you wanna go first, Rod.
I think in that case, I'm going to step forward in front of my friends. I'm going to hold up my very empty hands, and I go, a bold accusation for a party who have had eyes on them since they arrived in this palace and who already have an agreement with Sven Nightwalker.
V's gonna come up behind Wraught and like have her hand, like she has no weapons on her, so she's the same way that Wraught is, hands up going, out of everyone here, we benefit the least.
Could both of you roll me persuasion? And the reason you both get to is because of something Wraught said. So this is the equivalent of advantage. We'll take whichever is the best.
.22's the best.
He continues to walk towards you all. If you are innocent, then you will hold strong in this trial by combat, I suspect. And as he says that, the man who came and spoke to you, Wraught, steps in between the young man and your group, Lord Sven Nightwalker. Yoren, calm yourself. While I still have my suspicions about this group, and no one here is free from suspicion, I trust them enough for now until we have evidence to the contrary. We wouldn't act without evidence, would we? And he just is looking past his father this whole time, right towards you all. We're wasting time. They're outsiders. They could be spies. Yoren. Enough. And he storms out. The young man does. The middle-aged Eladrin, Sven Nightwalker, turns, looks at you all, gives a nod. Lock the palace down! Until we know who is responsible for this, no one leaves! And he begins barking orders to both the Winter Legion members and the Selenian Guard who are here. And they begin to shoo the guests out of the ballroom, clearing the space while barking orders, repeating the fact that no one is to leave, that if you leave, that will be considered an admission of guilt. All of these things, as people are funneled out of here, whispering nervously to each other.
As soon as things start to scatter a little bit, right after the guy goes storming out, Kai's going to take the rest of Bodie's drink, take a sip of it, elbow him and go, maybe it's a hot take, but... And he makes a motion towards where he went storming out. Wood, I guess? Maybe it's a mark me down as scared and horny situation, but, whatever.
We've been traveling for a second, so I don't blame you for on either one of those accounts, to be honest.
Thank you for the validation of my truly terrible taste.
I'm just here to enable you to joy, whatever that looks like for you.
Thank you.
As the room starts to clear, I would imagine you all kind of gather back around each other. And the young Eladrin woman, whom you all have deduced is Astrid Frostwood, has seen to her mother, who is being helped out of the ballroom, not because she really needs it, just for support. But Astrid approaches you all. I'm sorry to... Are you Otto?
Huh? Yeah?
The last time I spoke with my father, he mentioned you. He said that you were kind. That he enjoyed your talk at the Yeti. If you considered him at all a friend, can I beg you for help?
Oh, of course. You can.
The same reason that Yoren was suspicious of you is why I feel I can trust you. You are not from here. Like you said, you had nothing to gain from my father's death. So I beg you, please help find who did this. He was a good man. He didn't deserve that.
I think therein lies the problem. I think we need to go have a chat with Mr. Nightwalker.
I am not sure why you all came here as outsiders, but I can only assume that you have your reasons. I have some strings and connections, and if you need to speak with Queen Mab, if you help me, I will happily arrange a meeting for you. That's all I can really offer.
Will those strings you can pull keep us from being arrested for walking the halls or being found in places we shouldn't while we possibly look into this?
She reaches into her coat and pulls out a small piece of paper. It's blank, but it bears her seal on it, the Frostwood seal. And she walks over to the bar, pulls out just a small bit of, a writing implement, and jots down a few things, and passes it over to you, Wraught. This writ of service to the Frostwood house should get you through most barriers and let people know that you are acting officially, I do ask that you use it as little as necessary. People will already be whispering about why the Frostwoods have taken some outsiders into their employ.
I have a question,
Of course.
and I really need to know this answer because I asked your father this too. I was aware that he was sick. Something was wrong. And I asked him, did he have any actual enemies that wanted to harm him?
I don't know of anyone who bore him particularly ill will. He was an outspoken proponent of the upcoming war. So any who were in favor of it or relying on it might have seen him as an enemy to their goals. No, there's no one who he would ever have considered an enemy.
I'm also new to all this royalty and this royal processions and stuff like this. Now, unfortunately that he has passed, who's next in line within your family? How does it go?
Or is an elected position?
His place in the ministry, I would imagine, would be temporarily filled by my mother. I haven't really given that part much thought yet.
She does seem rather distraught. But I hate to rub salt in the wound, Lady Astrid. If we are going to investigate anything for you, the best place to begin would be to show us to your father.
Yes, you're right.
As quickly as possible.
I can do that.
Thank you.
And she begins to lead you
Probably
out.
discreetly.
Let's grab some champagne as we head out. You know, get our drinks.
Quick
Yes.
question. Is there visibly like a knife or anywhere, something somewhere, or a bag or a napkin, like something that because we don't have any of our stuff on us. If there's like a thing I can grab, just a few things. I know
mean,
you do,
there
but I
are,
don't
like,
have anything.
There are cutlery knives, as in like
Okay, because if
steak
there was a
knives.
bullet or a knife we found, I want to be able to put it in like in a napkin or something.
hey,
put
V,
it in something on the
V.
side.
I've got knives under each of my bracers. I'll slip you one later.
Well, I got one on my thigh. We have to collect evidence, you guys. You have to think about this logically.
He
we
wasn't
need
murdered
things
in
to
the
collect.
ballroom.
Oh.
I know, I've
no,
just
you mean
figured
for
I
later
wanted to
on.
grab stuff because we're not going to go back to the room. Okay, fine. I got my knife on my thing. I'll just rip off pieces of my clothing to grab evidence with. I like this idea. Let's go.
I'm starting to suspect the hairier you are, the lower your intelligence.
Excellent.
Hey,
Don't know
I
that.
resemble that remark.
I think it's resent.
Bless you.
You fang bitch. And walked away.
Oh man.
as
Wait, does that mean?
Hey, I'm gonna
Bodie's
go talk to the
us?
angry guy.
oh, he's not currently
I
here.
know.
Oh,
People
I
have
thought you
been
just like
spreading.
gone to a different area here. Okay.
Oh no,
I
like
see,
people have been
yes,
cleared
okay.
out, spread out amongst like our, going
Like a
out to
jail.
different areas of the palace at this point. They're told they can't leave, but they're not. Most people aren't just going to stand here. So when Astrid does lead you outside of the ballroom, there is no current sign of you're a Nightwalker, though. Were you to inquire with Astrid as to where you could likely find your Nightwalker, that would be the Winter Legion quarters.
Kai, do you need an assist?
Oh, sorry.
I see V mouthing, don't split the party.
Well,
Dear
people
God!
are already a little worried about us. I mean, if we split up, I mean, let one
Just-
person by themselves. be
Actually, I'll
jumped by
try and
these
look at
crazy
the I'll try and look
people.
at the group as we're walking and go. You must be in a group of 3 or more. No twosomes. Anything 3 or more.
All right, I do want to go chat with him, but who wants to come with me?
No.
We have to. Let's go and see what we can find out in the
All right,
actual
fair.
position first before you run off.
We
to be a
need
horn
your
dog.
eyes on the body.
Nice to see what you did there.
Sorry, a horny goat.
His sideways eyes kind of like do this thing like you see with focusing of the camera.
You all follow Astrid, and she leads you to a part of the palace you have never been to. Specifically, the royal wing of the palace, which is strictly off limits to non-nobility of the Winter Court, but you are currently being escorted by a member of the court. The Selenian guard here look a little suspicious of people they don't recognize, but that's just because they don't recognize you and everyone is on high alert right now. They do, however, let you through. Astrid, Frostwood leads you to a chamber, or it leads you to a door that currently has a guard posted up outside of it and has had some items, like furniture items, essentially brought over to cordon off the door. And there is a barefoot guard standing outside that you all don't recognize, haven't seen this one before. And as Astrid approaches, Timber, could we please get inside to see if they might be able to discover anything about what happened?
Of course, Lady Frostwood. Your father's body has already been moved to the mausoleum. However, the rest of the scene has been left untouched.
Thank you, Timber. And she just gestures to the door, seeming like she's not intending to go in herself. And as she does, you all should be, now that you're in the royal quarters, you shouldn't have too many problems. If you do leave and have to come back in, you might need to use the writ. But again, please, as little as possible. While you're looking around, I'm gonna go see if I can find my mother to make sure she's all right, and my brother. We haven't.
If we need you later on, where should we look?
How about the Wandering Yeti? I think after I've checked in on them, a drink sounds good. If you need
We'll meet you
Like
there.
a margarita.
If you need anything, or if you find anything, I'll be there. And she heads off.
V is gonna instantly look over at Wraught, just sort of making a mental note. I'm a tad worried about what people are going to do to the body. As we enter the room.
I agree. It may be worth some of us visiting the mausoleum and maybe some of us interrogating the guards afterwards to see. Yes, Kai, I see that face. To see if anyone saw anything prior. I would be worried about tampering with the body. As I open the door and let us in.
I was gonna say, hold on. Why don't we let Kai go in first, considering Kai, you love stealing, and you know how to case a joint really good.
You'd see him start to do like the wiggle fingers of excitement. Oh, crime scenes.
Yeah. Do we want to let Kai have a go first, see what he sees?
Kai will stand in the door and watch you work.
Alrighty. Does anyone have guidance? Yeah, thank you. There we go. Alright. I'd like to step into the ruby then.
Okay.
And see what my goat eyes see.
Yeah, absolutely. You step into luxurious chambers. But even though nothing in here has changed. You can just feel the room draped with a somber atmosphere. A large fireplace dominates one of the walls. There is plush red upholstery on various chairs and sofas in here. And if you would like to be looking around, you can make me a investigation check.
Morgan, what does guidance give me?
D4.
Plus a D4.
D4, thank you.
Ethan, can I go in forward until Kaya is done in there just after he uses it, just re-up guidance? As necessary?
I'm hesitant to say yes because guidance spam already gets pretty abused. But if you tell me that you're going to use it... I will not guidance spam. I will not guidance spam. If you tell me when you're going to use it, I'm cool with it. I just don't want to move forward with the assumption of all plus D4s.
Okay, I also have guidance. Someone come touch my hand.
I use my heroic inspiration to re-roll that, so, and with the guidance,
My
just
favorite's
in
Otto.
case, it's going to be a 21.
21. Okay. Where do you think you would start looking? Like, do you have a pattern that your investigation takes? Like, are you perimeter spiraling inward? Or
So
spiraling
I am going
out?
I'm going to start outward in which I want to investigate the exits from the room, a way that somebody would have been able to get in and out. So finding any doors, any windows, anything that might look like a rug that's been moved for secret compartments. So not necessarily things that are in the room, but a way that he knows that he would have used to get into a room as well. So doing that and then coming into, all right, now what are the items here? Does anything look like it's been pushed over or like it's kind of out of place?
Cool. So spiraling outwards, looking for those things in particular. One door to these chambers, 2 windows. This is, however, yawn. Those windows are for light and the view, not for air conditioning, so they don't open. And you see no sign on the door of forced entry. You see no sign on the windows of forced entry. You see no alternate methods of entrance, such as trapdoors in the ceiling or floor or walls. You just see the door and the windows with nothing.
Can I take a look at the lock on the door to see if it's been picked or tampered with?
That's part of what you're checking. You see no sign of, you don't see any scratches, you don't see any, chips in the wood or anything that would indicate anyone forcing their way inside. So you start to spiral a little bit more inwards. And as you're looking around, like I said, nothing really much in here looks like it wouldn't be a room ready for Lord Frostwood to return to. You see no evidence of foul play, like a struggle or a fight. There is nothing that has been knocked over. There are no scratches. You find no sign of blood. You find nothing in here that indicates anything like that. However, you also notice that one of the furniture items in here is a writing desk. And you notice 2 things about it. 1, it's locked. 2, right next to the lock, on the underside of the drawer, where almost no one would think to look, but you did, you see a small arcane glyph. And you know that if this drawer is opened incorrectly, whatever that glyph has been set to do will happen.
Was Lord Frostwood a magic user?
I don't think you know if he had any magic.
No, I'm yelling out the door.
Oh.
We didn't get that far in our conversation.
I thought his wife was... No, sorry. Oh, it was his daughter.
No.
Sorry, she's already left. Dang it.
The guard.
Kimber.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was Lord Frostwood a magic user or practice using glyphs?
I'm not sure. I just guard the door.
Ethan, can V talk to this gentleman and ask him if he knows, like, do you know how he died?
I do not. I was not on watch, on shift when it happened. That would be Irma's.
So no stab, no bullets whenever you saw Bodie leave.
I did not see any blood at all.
Where would we find Irmis?
In the barracks, most likely.
So
Alright.
in this room, there's no blood, there's no weapons, there's no nothing that looks like there's any sort of struggle. So we don't even know necessarily how he died. We just know he was dead in this room. Is there like a mug or something on the table?
It says world's best dad.
Yeah, there is a empty, there are crystal wine goblets in here.
I'll gather those up and hand them to Bodie. Bodie,
Yeah.
you know the most about poisons among us. Would you be able to check these to see if anybody has poisoned him? Otto said he looked sick.
Well, let's just see how chatty they are. And he is just gonna he's gonna gander gently at each. Okay, so what kind of story are you trying to tell, my God? Oh my gosh, look at the crystals on that butt. Oh my goodness. You look dangerous.
Bodie, could you please make me an investigation or nature check, your call?
Please tell me
Or
Bodie pulled out a
medicine.
monocle, but it extends into like a microscope.
Like a jeweler's monocle?
That's
Yeah,
what
the other
Jesus
one
was-
makes
yeah.
your eye look really big and weird.
Yes. Like in Beauty and the Beast. At least his eye look weird. I mean, a completely generic fairy tale. I didn't even pay attention when I rolled.
You got
It's
a
a 9.
These don't
Wow,
even.
that was
These
really
look like
bad.
These look like they're fresh. These glasses. They don't look like they've had anything poured into them yet.
Yeah, that answers that. I haven't been broken in.
Are there any pill bottles on the table? He was sick. Or, like potions or nothing?
Nothing.
Can I?
Can I? Oh, go ahead.
No, Morgan.
No, I insist.
I was going to ask about the glyph.
Yeah.
Can I figure out how to maybe break it or look at it? Can I do something about that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can make me a sleight of hand check to try to disarm this.
Yeah, these mushrooms aren't very chatty over here, so they don't got enough stank on them, so they're kind of fresh. That's all I got for you.
Or I guess for you,
Hang on.
because
and
we're
I
not
can do
because
some things
we're
as well.
because we are still in 5e, not 5.5. I'm incorrect. It's not sleight of hand. It is your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency. So that is actually a +8 for you, not a +4. So that takes you to
The
a
+8,
12
I'm just-
currently.
Okay. Oh, I see. That was real. So 12, but I also have my own Pact of the Talisman that I can do. It's essentially lucky.
Oh,
Another 4. And
Oh my
so
God.
that is now 18, right?
hold on. Let me just double check.
Because you said it was 14 a second ago.
Pact. What's the
Yeah,
ability?
Pact of the Talisman is one of my pact boons. When the wearer of the talisman fails an ability check, because
Oh.
I'm assuming that was a failure, I can add a D4 to the roll.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And I just rolled a 4, so now it's
A 4?
at 18. And it's just sitting in front of me. And I'm gonna add 2
It's 16.
more.
16, because you were at 12. And so you add 4, so that takes you to 16. And then you were adding...
No, I think she rolled incorrectly to begin with.
Well,
she did
no,
a sleight of hand instead
right,
of
sleight-
proficiency.
Right, but that just means we
never
add
mind.
4.
Sorry,
That just means we add 4 to it. We don't have to re-roll. We just add the correct modifier. And because it isn't a dex save. But so you got a 4 on the die. You have a +8. That took you to 12. You got a 4 on your pact.
16.
So that takes you to
And when it-
16.
I really want to get to 20 because I just don't really trust these things. So
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
pump 2 to you.
That takes to 17.
thanks.
No,
I'll
I'm
use-
using 4 to give her 2.
Oh. 18.
I'm using
Okay.
everything I got. Take it.
I'll use my 2 to get it to 20.
Okay. With a 20, you manage to, as you're, like, you have your thieves' tools in here, you're working on picking the lock, and you see there's a moment where you start to think you have it unlocked, and you start to twist the lock, and you see the glyph start to glow an icy blue, and you manage to remove that tumbler, go back in, and find a hidden little tumbler that shouldn't really be there. And as you click that, you see, as you turn this time, the glyph stays dark. When you open that drawer to this writing desk, there aren't a lot of things in here. There are two things, two groups of things that catch your interest in here, aside from just like broken pen that was left in here at one point, just crumpled up scraps of paper. But there is a pouch in here. And there are also 2 pieces of parchment that actually have writing on them. And one of them looks like a full letter, and the other the beginning of one that never got finished. They're in different hands. And the one, with carrying over your investigation check a little bit, I think that the finished letter catches your eye as you are just glancing in here, because you see it is addressed to Lord Frostwood and is signed from Her Majesty, Queen Titania.
Isn't that the rival fucking?
That would be the Queen of the Summer Court.
Oh my.
As you examine this letter, Kieren, it reads as follows. Dear Lord Frostwood, I was surprised to receive your message proposing a partnership. However, I understand your concerns about the conflict between our courts, and I share your desire for peace. Your plan to undermine the Winter Court's preparations for war is intriguing, and I am willing to hear you out. However, we must proceed with caution and secrecy. You must destroy any correspondence, and I will use another channel for our future conversations. I hope that this collaboration can lead to a new era of prosperity and peace for our 2 courts. Let us work together to create a brighter future for our peoples. Sincerely, Her Majesty, Queen Titania. And the unfinished letter only bears 2 lines in a different hand. Dear Queen Titania, I have urgent news to share on the war effort.
Ethan, are there any other pieces of writing in this room?
In here that you see at the moment, no.
Not even in the writing desk.
These are the only pieces that are currently in here. It did say destroy other
No,
correspondences.
of his.
No, I know.
Like,
That's all you find in here.
So we can't
'Cause-
even compare the handwriting.
because Sarah's brain is going to, I know about Mildeck and Psyops.
I want to say stuff, but I'm too stupid to know it.
Kai's going to just kind of pocket both of those letters for a second. Do they... How long has Lord Frostwood been dead?
Not sure how
20
long
minutes?
he's been dead. You learned about his death about 40 minutes ago or so. It's a big palace.
Does the ink look like it was written more than 40 minutes ago or less than 40 minutes ago? Or is that something that Wraught would be able to figure out?
Make me an investigation check.
Sure! Because I'm thinking like a Monty Python, and then the animator had a horrible death. Okay, that's 6. I have no idea. I'm gonna go give it to Wraught.
Yeah, Ethan, while this is going on, can I be trying something out?
Sure. What?
It's all too convenient. It's like, what's been going on with this? I want to get, like, really down low. I want to see that there's any kind of disturbance down lower. It's like I'm hunting for anything. It's like,
Sure, you can also.
this is back in my day. It's like I want to find if there was any movement in here.
You can
He wants
also
to use
make
his
me an
super sniffer.
investigation check, or if you're looking for like footprints,
investigation.
you could do survival or something like that.
Survival it is.
Yeah,
Ethan,
Kieren,
there's-
with a nat 1, that could have been written 2 minutes ago or 2 years ago. Not sure.
I have no idea. I'm dyslexic anyway, so it's a shock that I was even able to read that. Was there anything else at the desk? I thought you said there's something else.
There was a pouch that, as you touch it, is full of coins.
Okay.
Would you be looking at the coins at all, or would you just feel that it's coins and just...
Well, now that you ask, I guess I
I'm
should
just
look
curious.
at them.
I'm just curious. You don't have to. Shoot.
I'll look at the coins.
You pour them out, and there are...
I'm not pouring. I'm just looking at the bag.
No, I mean just like into your hand so you can look at a few. Or, fine, you open it and just look inside. They are gold and platinum. Your guess? Probably close to 500 gold in value in here. But there's something kind of strange. You don't recognize this mint. You don't recognize this coinage. It's nothing you've seen back on Toril. It's nothing you've seen used here. It's still gold and platinum coins, but the icons on it, even the shape of them, they aren't circular. They're like slightly angular, like octagonal, vaguely, and they just are unfamiliar coinage to you.
Why on earth would he be getting summer court money if you probably can't even use it here? There's...
Now,
Plan to move.
Melon, with your survival check,
14.
one of the problems with nicely kept rooms is dust doesn't gather on the floor, which makes finding footprints much harder. While you're down here, you can see that, I mean, you all have walked in here, a few of you. Other people have walked in here since discovering the body, to take the body out, to find the body in the first place. You see that people have walked in here, but that's all you're really able to find. There's no sign of a trapdoor, there's no sign of blood, there's no sign of any foul play or a struggle. It looks like it could just be a room ready for Lord Frostwood to come back at any moment. Ivonna?
Ivonna's sort of, she's by the doorway. She's just going to lean into the room. Her main thought process is trying to smell, if she can smell anything, like someone's perfume or anything from the past as she enters the room and sort of takes in the area.
Make me an investigation check, and as V
Okay, she's
walks
searching
in-
for perfume as well as like gas smells or anything
Sure, absolutely.
strange. that's
So
poison.
actually, I think that would probably be perception. And as V
Perception,
walks in
okay.
here, Kieren and Melon are also in here. Wraught, Otto, Bodie. Would the three of you be hanging out outside? Would you be coming in to investigate and see what's up? What are the three of you doing?
I want to be involved. I want to know what's going on. I'm in it.
I'll
Because
probably out of the room.
I think, like, at a certain point, while the three of you, actually 4 of you, were hanging out outside, I think you noticed that Timber, the guard here, like, the door was shut when you all came here to keep things closed off and private and all of that, and is just, like, wanting to reshut the door, but a few of you are standing in the doorway. And so as V walks in and Bodie heads in and Timber just looks at Otto and Wraught, to the two of you, like basically silently asking in or out so that she can close the door.
I'll stay outside.
I'll leave
go
so there's not
inside.
so many people. And
Oh,
then
so you're
we can
so
close
Melon's
the door.
stepping out and I'll step in.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Melon and Otto are in the hall. I'll go inside.
I'm already in it.
What did you get on that perception check, V?
This better give me something because it was a good roll, and I'm going to be real sad if it doesn't give me anything. 27.
27.
Mm-hmm.
You catch the scent of whatever perfume it was that Astrid was wearing. You smell stress sweat in here. And you also catch whiff of one other scent, clearly an artificial scent, so either a like cologne or perfume, and it's one you aren't familiar with.
She's pretty much just going to kind of keep it to herself, but keep in her mind the smell of this, sort of like logging it, is so as she walks through the palace, maybe she can identify.
Okay. Wraught?
Kai, what were you messing with under the desk? You look like you were having a tough time.
Weren't you back outside, or did you? Oh no, you swapped.
I was
Melon.
standing at
yeah,
the
you're
open
inside,
door.
That's right, and you walked inside while Melon came out. That's right.
I'll walk over towards the door with Wraught, and I have the gold in one hand and the papers in the other. You have that paper bird thing, right?
Yeah.
May want to start taking some notes down on it.
I don't know if I write it down, it's going to immediately send.
Fair.
I'd rather,
Okay.
you know.
So, papers. One of them is supposedly from Queen Tatiana to him about undermining the Winter Court, which super weird to me. And this is Sarah out of context. I actively work with somebody who does forensic signature stuff, so that keeps coming to mind. So, I have no idea what her handwriting looks like, so I don't know if this is actually from her. But here's his. Could be from him, could be forged, not sure. There's nothing in the room written by him for some weird reason. If you'd like to take a look at that. And apparently gold, maybe from Summer Court, not sure. Still very weird that they'll be sending here if you can't use it. Oh yeah, magically locked desk. There was a glyph on the bottom of it that I think was going to explode if I did something wrong.
Oh my god.
Wait, why would a dying man set a glyph?
Stings from top to bottom.
Yeah,
Why
if he died in the middle of writing this letter or something, he wouldn't have had time to set a glyph.
Can I, you know what, okay, wow, okay.
Yeah,
This was probably his safety way, you guys. It's probably
Sure.
the way he's safe.
I'll take whatever Kai gave me
didn't
and tuck
work.
him into my lack of bodice, I guess. Maybe my tiny little booty pants have pockets.
Okay.
Label it as evidence so it doesn't look like we're stealing it.
It's true.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
got
put it in a
this,
bag labeled
and
evidence.
B's gonna rip part of her dress instantly because she already was like had it in her mind that's how she was gonna do, and she takes it and does like a little knot situation and makes it like this little bag and stuff.
Writes evidence.
Ethan, can I scooch my way under the desk to take a look at the glyph that Kai was talking about? I want
Sure.
to see, like, if I can smell fresh magic on it.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Make me a Arcana check.
$23. I want to see if this was done very recently. I want to
You would-
touch it with it's a broken glyph, I guess, because Kai disarmed
Well, it's not
I wanna touch
broken.
it with
It just did not
Right.
because it didn't get activated.
right. So if I tap it with my claw, is whatever it was written in still wet?
It's etched in. So your guess, just looking at it and like running your finger over it and all of that, sometime within the last 24 hours.
So I'm gonna scooch my way back up from under the desk, going like, this is a fresh new glyph. This desk is not usually locked, apparently. So take that as you may.
I have no idea how to take that.
It's a freshly, magically locked desk.
No idea.
Is there anything to carve? Bodie, you see anything to carve into desk glyph? Do you think he did it or somebody else?
And I'm going to hold up my hand and show her my claws. You can use anything for carving glyphs.
But
Well, he doesn't have claws.
What the weird
Then
part?
maybe he didn't use. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was a plant.
That's what I was wondering.
The weird part is, it's fresh, so makes me think that he put something in it to keep it safe.
Or someone put something in it so we find it.
As this conversation is happening,
Oh my god, is it the bomb?
I want to jump outside really quick and just ask what Melon and Otto are up to out here on the opposite side of the closed door.
We need to see his body.
We want to go there next.
Yeah.
But nobody touch it. No finger.
You're inside.
prints.
You can't hear that. You're inside the room, Bodie.
Just kidding. Sorry, I was really excited about it to be locked.
Sorry.
My bad. I'll go in the other room.
We need to find his body and see it, and talk to the guard that was on duty at the time of the murder, or whenever it happened.
I mean, if it was a party, most of the guards would, I would think, be guarded for around the party, not individual areas like this. Actually, Timber.
You said Irma was here, right?
Irma's, yeah, she was on shift.
She was on shift at this door?
Yes.
See, we need to find her.
Oh, yeah, no, that would make sense. Yeah.
Could-
What do you think? Body or urn?
Could both of you make me perception checks really quick?
$16.
14, I think. I think it was a 14.
Yep, 14. You're having this conversation, and the cordoning off of the bedroom is not the only restriction on travel in this part of the royal wing. Obviously, people are encouraged to stay away from here by guards that are set up at different posts all along different spaces, just like you had to go through. So while you're out here, you only really see like one or two people, like one member of the Selenian Guard and another royal who being escorted walking by. And as the two of you are having this discussion about what to do next, you are more focused on each other and this discussion. And so I think when you hear Timber speak clearly not to you, you're still kind of wrapped up in your conversation. But what you hear just vaguely is Timber say,
I am sorry, this area is currently off limits. You will have to...
and you turn and you see Timber reaching to her throat as blood is spurting out, and an old Eladrin woman, is standing there with a dagger wet with blood in her hands, and at the same moment as the illusion on her begins to drop and you see the form of a red tiefling, there are several sprites that erupt from inside of the folds of her clothing and begin to swarm around her as she moves to attack the two of you. And when we come back, we're going to need initiative to be rolled.
And
Time
guess
to yell
what?
for help,
The
you guys.
party split kind of.
But for now, we have to take a quick break. We'll be back with initiative. Don't go anywhere, y'all.
babies?
God.
No, it's one of the knives that's like Kieren gives out for being the fairy goat.
Oh, it's a knife for giving to babies. I understand.
Jesus. We're back, y'all! And we are back with combat beginning. So, we went ahead and rolled initiative for everyone while we were on break. Our initiative for our PCs is V with a 24, which actually, let me check something. I need to check V's. Oh, that's awesome. You had a tie with someone and you beat their dexterity by 1. So we had V with a 24, Otto with a 21, Kieren with a 20, Wraught with a 12, Melon with a 10, and Bodie with a gentleman's 4. And the thing, though, is, 1, at this exact moment, none of you inside are aware of what is happening. And at this exact moment, what just happened for Otto and Melon was very surprising. And so this round, you all will have the surprised condition.
Okay. And Ethan, I just want to ask really fast, out of character, would this be the smell that I smelled earlier?
You don't know yet.
Okay, it's too far away. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're still inside. You got no idea. But
I went to
highly
Supernose.
Possible. Okay. What that means is that is going to bring up several people. Let me pull one thing up on my list here so that I have this.
This has been twice, 2 times in 1 week.
2 times in as many
Hey,
days.
wait a minute. They attacked
24
us
hours.
first. This is against the rules of reciprocity.
I want to point out
Oh, yeah,
something.
she doesn't give a
Melon
shit.
used all of his points.
It's
Yeah,
true.
and
Okay.
I don't want you to
wanted
go
make
down,
sure-
Melon. I'm too nervous now.
Wanted to make sure
Oh,
there was no
no.
advantage here.
The
Okay.
security isn't there.
So we have 1,
but
No security.
2,
It means I was
3
weak.
sprites who are going to make some attacks here. So, like I said, there are these, as this older Eladrin woman, bloody knife still in hand, began to shift, an illusory image around her dropped, transforming from an old woman to a younger, red-skinned tiefling. And as this happened, these sprites began to fly out from the clothing of this individual. And a few of the sprites swarm towards the 2 of you. Each one of them has in hand a sharpened icicle and are going to make some stabs at you. 1 stab at
Ethan, I have
Melon.
a quick
Yes.
question first regarding that.
Okay.
With the wardrobe, is it alright to ask if the outfit I chose to be equivalent to plate because I don't have a shield with me now?
You do not get extra armor if you are not if
Okay,
you don't
no.
have it. Now you did say that you wore an outfit that allowed your armor to be underneath it. You established that last time.
Oh.
So you absolutely can still have your chainmail, but if you don't have your shield,
Yeah, so,
you don't have your shield.
yeah, so 16 is now my AC.
Which means, as it currently stands, the attack on Melon and both on Otto hit. So. Oh, no. Melon, you take 15 points of damage, a combination of piercing and cold,
Got it.
while Otto, you take a total of 21 points of damage from the 2 attacks on you, a combination of cold and piercing, as both of you get stabbed with sharpened little icicles. Here we go, get you! Stabbing, and as soon as those sprites stab you, they disappear from your line of sight. Oh, I need to fix the initiative on a few of them. My bad.
Did you say 21 or 22?
21 for you.
Thank God. Okay, wonderful.
And they turn invisible and disappear. both Otto and Melon... Oh, no, you can't. You are surprised. Which means you cannot take reactions. So no attacks of opportunity, even at disadvantage here. That now brings up the Tiefling. The Tiefling. And they always say it's stupid to go back to the scene of the crime. Glad I did. And is going to leap at Otto. This attack has advantage. A 16?
Yeah, you got to beat a 15.
Reaction.
No, we can't.
You can't.
Oh wait, no,
surprised.
I don't have a shield.
Yeah, you're still
And you're
surprised.
And we're surprised.
And
Don't
you're
have
too
reactions.
far away. Could
Oh,
you
I thought we were
please...
just right next to each other near the door.
Actually, you should be right next to each other. So, that part is fair, but you don't have a reaction or your shield. Now, Otto, could you please roll me a Constitution saving throw? As this blade is dipped in something very, very unpleasant.
This is some bullshit. This shit was cocked. It counted as a 14, so it's 16. That bitch was on a 14 and a 20.
Ethan,
Yes.
the reason we have our the bonus points wasn't from the Hero's Feast, it was the other thing. Never mind.
We have
Yep,
we have
we
the
are-
Hero Feast.
Oh yeah, you
still
are
on.
way past
Yeah.
the Hero's Feast at this
Oh
point.
shit!
It's the sauna, yeah, the sauna.
Yeah,
gives
sorry, the
points.
Hero's Feast was gonna give you immunity to poison, but sorry.
So, this is going to be a lot of damage. Because this is an assassin. Assassins have sneak attack. Assassins have assassinate. And this assassin has poison. So, going to be a lot of damage coming here really quick.
Okay, so I had to adjust from the Hero's Feast thing, so I'm back at my normal hit points now.
Okay. So because you saved on that con save, you only take half of the poison damage, which means the total amount of damage you take here is going to be 30 points of damage. Oh! No! I'm sorry. It's more because I forgot about the assassinate feature. The
Oh no, you actually forgot about that. You forgot about that. Portent roll.
The assassinate feature, let me just read it out. During its first turn, the assassin has advantage on attack rolls against any creature that has not yet taken a turn. Any hit the assassin scores against a surprised creature is a critical. So that means you actually take... Hold on, I need a friggin' calculator.
So this
The
is
new
why you
phrase
still
I
have
hate
the
so
door
much.
being closed, even though we
Hang
kept
on,
trying to
I
have
need
the
a
door be
calculator.
No, I mean,
Never
he
close the
genuinely...
door
I
again.
mean, the attack would have happened either way. And you still would have been surprised.
Yeah.
Plus, that is 42. Plus 20.
Thank fuck he's out there with the
Plus
cleric.
30.
Ethan, he's dead already.
Of
Stop,
so
stop, he's dead!
minus 21. So the total
DM
damage
says,
you take...
excuse me, I just need to grab a calculator.
Yeah. The total damage you take from this, even saving, is 92 points of damage.
I'm down.
How down?
I think everyone would be down.
Death save down.
Oh, no, I just wanted to make sure, like, did it... Okay, it
Oh,
didn't
no,
take
no,
you to like,
not-
negative your max HP or anything.
Not like
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah,
little
it
bit,
dropped you
'cause
low,
I had
but not
80.
that low.
Yep.
So,
Down.
that is the first attack. Moves over as Otto drops, and makes a second attack. That's a 14, with advantage. That'll
On who?
miss on Melon.
Oh,
Melon,
hi.
do something cool to make it miss. Like grab the wrist or something.
Yeah, literally just like, I'm gonna grab this knife. It's
Pop
like
him on his nose.
Child palming it, so I'm not actually like grabbing the blade. It's like, no, I see you now.
Okay. Just one thing here. That will then bring up not Wraught, not Melon because of surprise. Though I will say, everyone inside the room, please make me perception checks as I line up the next series of attacks.
28.
I have routinely been rolling under 10 so far.
V, you're a beast today.
You gotta
That's
get
still
these
set.
fuzzy dice. These fuzzy dice are everything. I'm
I'm not using the fuzzy dice.
We want physical dice.
Motherfucker.
Buddy, you and I with the bad roll club, yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Ethan,
I was
let's
in
roll
there
real
too.
Nice.
You got an 18, you're fine. And Ivonna got a 28. So all of you except Bodie hear a gurgling sound from outside, and then shortly after you hear a heavy thud, followed not too long after by a smaller thud.
Bodie, open the door.
It is opening
On your turn. But before
when
then,
it opens.
before then, Melon, you dodge this attack, and you see those sprites that were still hovering in the air, the 4 that were visible, disappear. And then they all make attacks on you with advantage from invisible. First attack, second attack, third attack, fourth attack. Okay. 1 miss. At the moment, it looks like 3 hits, unless you have a way to increase your AC through shield.
Whoever does the most damage,
Do you have
I'm
Bark
gonna
Stick
reaction.
as a reaction
dampen.
or anything?
No, God, no! I'm a fucking cleric. Clerics don't get reactions. No, I'm gonna reaction. Whoever does the most damage, dampen elements to gain resistance. Actually,
You don't have
actually,
your
on the first
reaction
one.
yet. You're still surprised.
This is the second round.
No, it isn't. These
I
are the
thought they
sprites
attacked
that did not
first.
attack. The first 3 sprites already
God, there's
attacked.
more
The next
sprites.
4 didn't.
God,
This is that same turn.
This is-
Holy fuck!
You're level 9, and there are 6 of you. There are 6 level 9 characters. You all
Yeah,
are
go for it.
beasts.
Hit me.
This is going to be... Alright. First damage, second damage, and the third damage is a crit. So, that is going to be a total of 8 plus 15, so we're at 23, plus 11, 34, plus 12, 46 points of cold and piercing damage.
Got it.
Got it. As they do this, and since they already used their invisibility feature, that is done, but they just appear all around you. These 4 stabs. 1 miss you manage to deflect, but the other 3 pierce into you. That brings us now to the top of the order. And that is V.
I never went.
Well, because surprise.
'Cause
You
I'm
don't
not there,
get-
right?
You're surprised. You don't get to go yet.
Yeah.
You will
Yeah, that
on
makes
this
sense.
initiative.
Okay.
We are now
Yeah,
at the
that's
top
fine.
of round 2, which means the
me
surprise
look at that.
condition is gone. So, V, you heard this stuff from outside. You heard Wraught shout for Bodie to open the door, but you're a little bit faster.
Quick question, Ethan, just to note, the size of these sprites. We're talking like the sprite that was talking to us earlier, right?
First
Like
of all,
these
you
little
don't
glowing
currently
things?
see them, but once you open the
Oh
door,
yeah, I was
yes,
just
they are
I was
about
just- okay.
they're about,
I just wanted to
5
understand your
inches
word,
tall.
right? Okay, I just want to understand your word. Okay, yeah. So V's going to make a dodge for the door, grabbing out her knife from her thigh, and she will first sort of look around the room really pissed and go, "Okay, I'm opening it," and she's gonna open the door as fast as possible. What does she see right in front of the door?
Probably
Right in front of the door
you
as you
see-
open? Yeah.
You probably see Melon, a la South Park, Randy Marshall. I didn't hear no bell.
Otto's dead on the
Otto
ground.
on the floor back behind.
Yeah, you see, in addition to Melon and Otto here, Melon or Otto down on the ground, crumpled over. You see 4 sprites that have just this frosty aura around them, holding sharp icicles, and a cloaked red tiefling.
Would it be an action for me to just rip off a piece of my dress?
No.
I was just curious.
No.
Okay, so I naturally, V would have done that, but probably in the room. She would have ripped off a piece of her dress, had it one hand with the dagger in the other. So she's gonna step between Melon and like the sprites, and honestly, what she's gonna try to do is take her cloth and kind of wrap them
wanna
and
bug
bag
net 'em.
them. Yeah, I want to bug net them. Because I've hunted things before, and so I have a dagger in one hand, and I want to net them. So I want to kind of catch them off guard, because I also have stealth attack and fast hands, and so I figured I could maybe get in there and do it really fast before they know it's coming.
So, this would be a grapple check to try to grapple one of the sprites. So what that is from you an athletics check.
Okay.
And from it, either athletics or acrobatics is going to be acrobatics. And we'll see who gets higher. Oh, Nat! Win.
That's a 20.
That is and I rolled a 19 on the die.
It's a 29 altogether.
You win, though. As you just net one of these sprites that is just now. Hey, let me out of here! Let me out of here! I'll fucking cut you!
Could I use my bonus action to like wham him against a wall?
I don't think you have a bonus action attack that
I
lets
don't.
you do that in this moment, so not yet.
Okay, so I will go into rage.
Okay.
Then, as my bonus action.
Perfect. Love it. That, if that is the end of your turn, which I believe it is going
I'm making sure I'm standing between Melon and most of the things that are trying to fight them, sort of like screaming behind me that Otto is down right next to me.
Absolutely. So what that is going to mean is that brings up the next 3 sprites, the ones that had turned invisible. And so V, right as you net this one, you see 2 more of these things just boom, pop into being right next to your heads, sharp icicles in hand, and stab at you. So you're going to have 2 attacks.
I have uncanny dodge.
Yep, which lets you reduce damage if you take it.
Okay. Got it.
That first attack's gonna miss. Hey, they both miss. A 8 and a 13. Oh, wait, I need to roll...
I'm a swift and coming bear.
I forgot I needed to roll with advantage because of invisible.
Screw you,
so the first one already missed. The second one is still just a 14, even with advantage, so I'm pretty sure that misses.
That misses, yeah.
Okay, so both of them miss. One more is going to reappear and make an advantage attack on Melon.
Looking for a 16.
And I got a crit.
I will dampen these elements because I think we're
past the now you can do that. You can definitely do that.
So it's not going to essentially not be a crit. Damage
for the cold
resistance
aspect.
To frost now.
But there is also the piercing damage. So,
yeah, piercing.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So, you will take...
Bring it.
14 piercing damage and 5 in total cold. So that's 19 total cold that you... Or 19
got it.
19 total damage that you take. You absorb 5. You absorb the crit part of the damage. And yeah. All right. That is all 3 of them. That means Otto is up. And Otto... You know what I need? I need a private death save, please. Oh, great musical timing! Oh my god! I couldn't have put that piano there better. Holy shit!
Somebody clip
that. Was crazy. Crazy work.
Noted. 'Otto. A vision, a memory flashes in front of your eyes as you are fading in and out of awareness in this moment. You hear the sounds of your friends shouting. You see these flitting sprites overhead, this cloaked figure, boot still right next to your head, but you just don't even have the strength to do anything right now. And as this memory fills your vision, what do you see?
It is Otto's first time meeting Robin. Robin picking him up, finding him in the tree, cold, scared, alone, and welcoming him into the carnival, showing him to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, and helping him get acclimated to the carnival.
This pleasant memory floods your vision. You realize, but for that decision on Robin's part, you wouldn't be here in these dire straits right now. That is going to bring us to the next in the initiative order, which is Kieren. Kieren, the door is now wide open. V is right in the doorway, but you can see that there are other figures outside. You hear the combat happening.
I'm gonna grab the letter opener that you said was on the desk, off the desk, and I'm going to slide under V's legs. She's quite tall, so, just to try to get out from around her. And I'm going to see that Melon has... Are you still, holding onto her wrist? I know it's for flavor, but, she's still right there, right?
The assassin? Yeah, the assassin is still right. The tiefling's still right by Melon.
Right up in my business.
Cool. I'm going to use Branding Smite on my dagger.
Okay, now,
And
the movement that you had in order to make it to the desk and make it 45 feet takes you to the desk and out the door. Do you want to use your bonus action to dash so that you can make it to the assassin?
yeah, but also with my Nick property from the dagger, because I'm proficient with it, it just becomes part of my action, so I can use my bonus action and still have it free because I only have one weapon.
Right. Well, Nick is a 5.5 rule. We're using 5e.
5.5 is with the other campaign, Sarah.
Weird, it's always had that.
It has not always had that. It added that when 5.5 rules are on there. Those weapon mastery, those features of weapons like Nick, that is a 5.5 thing. So since we didn't start with that, we haven't been using that. But you still can dash and at least get one of your attacks.
So if it takes that, can I still use the Mirthful Leap maybe to get over her and save a little bit of that movement? Because Mirthful Leap will make it so I don't have to use extra movement to do any sort of jumps. Why be a satyr otherwise?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you can do a jump. Roll me your d8. Let's see if you can make it.
2 hops this time.
What? With a 4 on the die, that adds 4 extra feet to your jump, and since you took a running start, you are able to close the last 10 feet here as you land right next to the assassin, so you still have your action and bonus action.
Gotcha, so Branding Smite.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to stab her with a dagger.
Okay. First attack is going to miss.
Can we give our
Inspiration? Inspiration is just for you. Can't give
I
that.
can't hit again. I only have one dagger, and I can't use the... That is my dagger. It's I don't have...
I didn't know that you took all the ones off your thighs and stuff.
Right, I was only thinking about the letter opener. Okay, I guess it's just another dagger. Okay, I'll stab again.
If you have enough,
no, I can't do that. No,
you
I
used
don't.
your bonus
Nope.
action for Branding Smite.
I did use my bonus action for Branding Smite, so because I missed, there's literally shit all I can do.
But Branding Smite is still up, so it will still be...
But hang on. It's still I know it's a 1, it's a +8, so it's a 9. If I did the D4 thing, is
It's
there
a nat
any way
one.
that I would hit her?
Nat ones are always misses in combats. Just how it is. I know it sucks, but as you come jumping in here, it just gives the assassin enough time to meet your blade as you come down with an overhead, like, downward strike the assassin very fast. Genuinely shockingly fast, even for you, and manages to meet your blade, and they just give you a kind
Turns
of...
out I can't actually summon my sword. I thought I could, but that's actually a feature of like a higher level sort of other flavor warlock. I cannot summon my sword.
We have a dagger. What we have. So, that is Kieren's turn. That brings up the assassin. Now, the very good news, the assassinate feature no longer matters, because everyone has taken turns. It's no longer the first turn. So there's no more risk of auto crits. There might be risks of critting auto. Sorry. Poor taste. Going to make an attack, one on Kieren and one on Melon, I think. Because Kieren came jumping in, definitely taking some focus here. I roll so bad sometimes. And then I have other sessions
Give us them numbers, please.
where I've critted
All you were
3
doing
times.
is rolling well. Whereas I haven't rolled
Crit,
above a 10
crit,
this whole
I
game
did.
so far.
Crit.
That is another crit. It's public on Foundry.
On.
That was on Kieren first. Kieren, could I please get a Constitution save from you so that I know how much damage to apply here?
And can I use my Uncanny Dodge?
Oh, definitely. Let's get the total damage and then you can have it.
Does a 15 fail?
15 meets it and beats it. So, that means... do some math.
Math, the board game.
27. It's just faster. I can do it decently. Okay, that's actually wild. And I'm showing you all this. I accidentally rolled a d20 again, and it was another crit. But it didn't matter.
It
didn't matter.
I mean, good for you, man, but like...
Crit.
Yikes.
Hey, this assassin is
Yikes.
doing its job.
Ethan, can I see them through the door?
Emotionally, not sure where to go with this.
Can you see them? Them as in the assassin?
Yes, the one that's trying to stab my brother.
Yes.
With a crit.
Yes, you can see...
Silvery
the-
barbs.
You waited a really long time, but I'm gonna say okay. Rolled all my damage and started doing math.
Suck it up.
Crit again.
Oh, don't say
I've
that,
never
Joe.
wanted a crit more. I was so close. It was an 8, which is right next to the 20! But that means it is a 14 instead on Kieren,
Nope.
which I believe will miss. Which means second attack on Melon
Hi, how are you?
will
You're looking for a
also
16
miss
there,
with an
buddy.
11. And you get to assign that the advantage from
I'm
Silvery
giving the
Barbs.
advantage to Kai.
Cool.
No, I'm giving it to Otto for just in case I don't get him up on this next thing I'm doing. Nope, I'm giving it to Kai. I'm getting Otto up.
Okay, no problem. All right. So that is the end of the Assassin's Go, bringing Wraught up with Melon on deck.
Can I make it to the doorway to at least where V's standing with my movement?
You have 30 feet, so let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
I'm going to jump up with my arms around V's neck so I can like put my head on top of her head and see what's going on in the hallway.
Okay.
And then I am going to open my mouth and cast a 4th level Wither and Bloom. And as I open my mouth, it's like one of those ancient lion fountains, and darkness pours out of my eyes and my mouth over V's head onto the floor, splashes around. Every sprite that's visible has to make me a roll to save, and all that health is going into Otto.
It impacts the ones who aren't visible too.
Yep. Okay, so it's everybody, including the assassin.
Yep.
They have to
I'll
make
get
me
all
a
of them.
con 16 savings throw.
Okay. I have to make auto save. So check something here.
Benefit of a
Alright.
tiny fighting area.
Yup. 1.
And it's of my choice, not ones I can see. Everyone
3.
I don't like.
4. 5. 6. 7. All right, what's the DC I'm looking for here?
16.
Out of all of those, 2 successes out of 8 rolls.
I invoke death.
All right, so there's
Alright,
2d6 necrotic.
No, I cast it at the 4th level.
Oh,
It's
4th
4d6.
level, 4d6 necrotic. Let's go.
I care about what's going on, and Otto, you get to blah blah blah. Hold on. I'm seeing how many health points you get back really quick. Just
Unspent
just
hit
the
dice.
area.
It's 1 hit
Yes.
die plus your spellcasting
And the number
mod,
of
which
hit
is
dice
a 4.
that can be spent and added to the healing roll increased by 1 for each slot above second, so you actually get to spend 3 hit dice.
Yeah, you oughta. And add 4 to each.
And
one.
Otto, the energy you feel revitalizing you is dark and fiery.
All right, what's that damage?
Maybe a little primal even.
Oh, hold on. Trying to figure out what my hit die is again for the ranger. I think it's 10, right?
You can always just check by looking in your short rest section.
Thank you.
Which is where you also spend your hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
D10. Oh, we're gonna use all of these.
19 necrotic.
Damn, you almost maxed your dice. Okay.
Well, max would be 24, but I mean,
Right.
19's not anything shabby.
Yeah, it's not shabby. That's what I'm saying.
She said 3, right?
3 hit dice.
1, 2, and 3. I get 13 hit points back.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Take that. That's awesome. And this one takes all 19. Nice. All right. Incredible, Wraught. So you this aura of death that as it siphons life from these over half dozen sprites and this assassin, it funnels into Otto, whose breathing
Like
stabilizes.
an IV.
Haha. That will
Otto,
then...
the whites of your eyes turn black for like the next hour.
Love it.
Bet.
That will then bring Melon up, and Bodie, you are our last PC on deck.
Hello, assassin. You're right here in front of me. Hi. High five. I will. She's like, high five. And smack them on the face. 4th level inflict wounds.
Nice. Okay. Sure. What
It's
save
a
is
roll
that?
to hit.
Oh, nice.
It's a roll to hit. Here we go. We are looking at a 25 to hit.
25 will definitely hit.
That whole hand
Here
wraps around their
comes-
head.
60-10 necrotic.
Jesus.
I would also like to preface, if I get the sense that maybe they've gotten to where Otto was, I'd like to pull back.
What do you... Who is
Them.
they?
Casting a
non-lethal.
spell non-fatally?
Oh, you cannot cast a spell non-fatally.
Okay, we'll
Cool.
stabilize
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Like melee attacks, you can turn into non-lethal.
Oh, that's below
inflict
average.
wounds.
Tried to
23
murder
better.
Otto. Kill her.
Inflict wounds can only really be done violently. It's not inflict
It's only
bruises.
23.
23 points of damage here as your
Below
mitt
average.
of a hand just grabs onto this tiefling's head and sends this rotting energy just down. Hair starts to fall out in chunks from where you touch, and your paw even comes away with a little bit of skin stuck to it as
Actually,
it peels away
Ethan, I was
from
going to
the
ask,
skull.
can I just try and keep it there? For
Narratively,
flavor.
sure.
It's like,
yeah.
narratively, I want to, like, you're in my hands now.
Cool. Absolutely.
Narratively.
100%. Okay. Is that the end of your go?
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for movement. I don't have much for bonus actions or reactions.
Okay.
So that's it.
So that means we have...
Actually, free... can I just, as a free actions, like, I'm going to just, like, beforehand grab one of the daggers and toss it to Kai. So he's got 2 daggers now.
Sure, we'll count that as a free object.
Or it's like,
interaction.
that's my movement kind of thing. It's like,
I'm
here
cool
you
with
go,
that.
free
I'm
dagger.
cool with that.
It's one of the daggers you gave me.
All right, that is going to bring up
But that's it.
a few of the sprites who are going to turn temporarily invisible and then attack so that they are able to attack with advantage.
Is the one that I have lassoed in a bag
Has
dead
not
from Wraught's thing?
Oh no, none of them died. Just not doing great right now.
Do I get to count V as cover?
If there's a ranged attack, yeah, depending on the angle, absolutely. But that applies to you too. So this one on...
Hey, Ethan.
Yes.
Are any of them within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, several.
I have Mage Slayer.
Okay.
If somebody casts a spell within 5 feet of me, I can use a reaction to stab them.
No one has cast a spell yet.
Okay, so invisibility isn't a spell?
No, it's a racial feature.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay,
just
damn.
part of being a sprite. But, very important to note, if someone does. First attack on Melon with advantage from the invisibility. That's a 14,
What up,
which
it's
will
your boy.
miss. The second
Hell
one...
yeah, Will.
Second one gets a 22, which I believe will hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Only...
I think I'm going to bed.
No, this was pretty low. 8 points of total damage.
Ethan, I have 6 points of
Oh,
health.
well, okay. Then this little...
Actually, would my dampen elements keep me up?
Oh, with the ice damage.
Since it has been your turn, you can use dampen elements again. And,
I want to stay up.
So the cold damage was only 2. So if you dampen elements, it would still be 7.
Oh, dang. Well,
Yeah, so you save that. As one of the little sprites just goes charging forward towards Melon and just stabs right into the side of his neck with this icicle.
Good night, fam.
Can you what?
I was saying good night, fam.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down.
As Melon drops to the ground. That was 2 of the sprites. We have this one right here so that I can actually see it, who is going to make an attack on... not with advantage, because this one isn't going invisible first. So he's going to make a standard attack on Kieren.
Looking for a 16.
Ethan, you gotta
Stop
start
it.
using.
Can you-
use physical dice?
Oh, we don't care if you look down at your desk to roll these things, but D&D Beyond or
You know,
whatever is not doing well.
I can't trust it because I can't get into Foundry
Yeah,
right now.
Ethan,
So
you
I don't
can't
trust
see
whatever
your
you're
dice.
rolling.
Ethan,
Wait,
you're
I
actually
don't
cheating.
trust what
Wait.
you're rolling.
Why can't you get into Foundry?
I don't know.
Neither
It won't
can I.
load. But it's
We're
not
on Foundry?
For us.
Wait, we were on Foundry this whole time?
Yeah.
I didn't
He's
know
on
that.
Foundry rolling.
Mav
on
just
Foundry,
joined.
Oh fuck!
I told you all to open.
Yeah,
and when we
I
left,
No,
I said,
no,
open
I've
Foundry and
tried.
roll
Lorna and I
initiative.
have tried to open Foundry on
We're on
our link, and we
local,
can't.
so-
get-
You're on,
You're
the
on the
link.
second link.
This is different.
You're the second link that
here.
he posted,
This is for
the most recent one.
the
Yeah.
local crew. I just sent it in resources, so now everyone will be able to get in here, and you can see all of my rolls on public record.
Oh,
Yeah,
you get an
because I
info.
hadn't seen any
Hey.
of this stuff.
Yay.
So I've just been managing the map on my own this whole time for my own shits
Yeah,
and
I
giggles.
didn't
Yeah.
either even
Uh,
Because I couldn't load in.
Yeah.
I tried to load
Nope.
in multiple times.
I
one
don't
told
know if
me
it's
I
like when I
would.
was getting a drink or something and talking about Foundry, but it had not been mentioned at
I
any
didn't
point
think
when
it
I was in
needed.
this
It
whole
was
call.
needed.
With this many enemies, yeah, it is. And this many of you.
Yeah,
heck
it won't load for me.
Well, it has everyone else in here, so I think that's now a you issue. So let me just resend the link for everyone who isn't on my home network.
I died
Maybe over
before I
there
could
by
actually
Melon,
click the link.
right there.
There we go.
I was just
that
trying
one
to
works.
place
Yeah,
myself
that's
in
the
Oh,
one
yeah.
you all
Totally
click.
Yeah, that's a totally different link for some reason.
Well,
204
yeah,
is the one that's
because
actually
one of them,
working. There we
one of
go.
them is for local, and one of them is for non-local. So we have several people in this house who are using the local link. So there are two different
That would
links.
do it.
All right. So that is a nat 20 against Kieren.
Silvery barbs.
Yeah,
I've
it's
had
been
a
your turn
as
again,
my-
right?
You don't want to save that for the assassin?
It's a nat 20.
Oh, fair.
I'm saving
Well,
it for nat 20s.
That took that nat 20 down to a total of a 9. So that one is going to miss.
Get fucked.
And the one that V has in a bag is going to make an acrobatics check to try to break out. Nat 1! No matter what you roll, V, you will win. So it just like, just a little pissed off giant bumblebee in here. Just,
You stop it! You stop it!
just bouncing around this makeshift bag will bring up, finally, Bodie. V, you're on deck.
Excuse me, there's a ruckus. And question. Thorn Whip is a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
I could just pop that shit off, right?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Delicious. I am going to. He's gonna rush in there. He's gonna bonus action. Oh shit! We need more firepower. And he's gonna smoke haze out the second version of his stuff. So now you get it. Smoke haze. Anyway, and then I'm going to activate my action surge, which will give me a total of 4 attacks with my whip.
Heck, yes. Yeah, it does. That.
Can I just be like?
So it
Since they're flying everywhere.
it doesn't give you a total of 4 thorn whips because spells.
Why?
Because that's still an action to cast thorn whip. So you can take
and I
2
don't have
thorn
my
whips.
sword.
Though you
I
can
will.
with action surge make 2 thorn whips. Where would you like your echo to appear?
I was thinking I had my sword and I don't.
You left Cork.
Um,
He tried.
Yeah, he tried. That's so fucked up, bro. Okay, so
That was my bad. I'm sorry.
I think my echo is gonna try to block whoever's. It looks like Kieren at this point.
So you can make it within 15 feet of you.
Yeah, that's a
So that is
10,
right here
20.
at the door.
Oh, oops. That's right there at the door. Okay, cool. That's
Ethan, quick
perfect.
question.
Yeah.
Can her echo have cork though, even though she
Nope.
doesn't have cork?
No, it's a copy of Bodie.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
Hey, I also have a question.
I have lots of joints though.
Joe, you use silvery barbs. Who is gaining the advantage?
Good question.
Oh shit! I'll give it to you for your death saving throw.
Great choice.
Just wanted to know that.
I
still have my
fucking
advantage from the last
forgot
one.
to use that for the first death throw. I forgot I fucking
you
had
still
that.
have it.
No, you
No.
said
No,
no.
I gave
because
it
were
to
gonna
you
pick 'em up.
after.
No. It's you.
It was
thought you were gonna
Sakai.
give it to Otto, but then you gave it to me because you're like, I'm just gonna get Otto right now. So I
You're
have
right.
it.
You're right. So you don't have it, Otto. Sorry, Kai has it. And now Kai
All right,
and Melon
so
have it.
Bodie, you are using Thorn Whip. Who are you using it
Two
on?
11s.
On one of the sprites?
Yes.
An 11, unfortunately, these are tiny creatures that are flying.
I missed
Very tough to
both of
hit
them.
with 11. So just whoosh, whoosh, these 2 whipping vines covered in thorns lash out from Bodie but aren't able to make contact. But your echo is now out here? Anything else from you?
He's just chilling. No, that's literally all the cool stuff I can do in one round, Mr. Oliver. It's fine, I'm good. We'll pivot.
It's what we do, we pivot. V, you are up. Otto is our next PC on deck.
Okay, so who is around? I want to make sure who's around the tiefling. It's myself. I just don't see them on the map. That's why I'm asking. Oh, it's that one. They're just dark. Okay. So V has wrapped and tied the sprite to her hip because she wanted to have her hands free. So she has her dagger in one. The sprites aren't on the map. Where are they located at this moment?
They absolutely are.
Oh, they
if
are?
you look and you see the tiny little glowing things.
Nope.
Like
Crazy.
Nope.
Crazy. I'm sorry.
you all
They
can't
might
see
be
out
invisible.
here.
I can't see shit.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm
Nope.
sorry.
I'm looking
I don't believe they
at
exist.
screens, and I can see them from your perspective.
You can see them, but none of your players
I can share my screen if you want to, but there's
I
nothing
see
there.
snow. I see
Yeah.
snow.
I do see
I
snow.
see snow.
Like the little glowing circles of snow?
No, I see snow like falling.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's why.
I was wondering why we were on a mountaintop.
Oh!
Yeah, what the fuck?
Same.
Oh,
Can you all
okay.
communicate
Helpful.
with me ahead of time?
This is super helpful.
Like, like when you
No.
can't
We
see
just-
the
I love
room map?
Hey, I'm communicating. I'm
That was just a
communicating
really
right now.
weird room.
Right now, it came my turn
Ethan,
that I
we just
communicated.
assume you know
I'm a
what
really
you're
good
doing
communicator.
and that we're the dumb ones.
Say
You
what
thought the
point?
weird room was an outdoor map of a mountain?
Yes.
I thought that we had left the room and now we were fighting like, weird
It's on the
snow
balcony.
place. On a balcony or something.
So,
I was using
this
theater
is
of
a
mind the whole time.
collaborative game. Y'all gotta talk to me. You gotta let me know these things so I can fix them for
Ethan,
you with
at
a
the same
single
time,
click.
but we didn't realize there was even a map
This is a
until
cool looking
5
room.
minutes ago.
This is a cool looking room, Ethan. I like this room.
I was using theater of mind the whole time, so
Same,
I was
yes,
just gonna let
same.
it go.
I mean, the rugs.
oh, don't,
like,
no,
wow.
oh,
I
no,
love
don't
this
piggyback
room.
off that. That's all, y'all.
All
I
right,
was dead for most of this.
now
fight.
you can see these things.
Ethan's been getting the
Um,
sauce.
Everyone keeps focusing on the tiefling, which I want to focus on the tiefling too, but these sprites are annoying the butt out of me. So I rip off another piece of my dress because this thing was just layers and layers. And I try and grapple another one of them. And I'm just trying to hook them all on my freaking hip right now.
So here's the thing. Grappling, mechanically, you need to use a hand to keep them grappled.
Okay.
You
good
aren't
point.
just able
Okay.
to, like,
So-
grab.
Okay. Okay. So
Kill
in
it.
that sense, I'm gonna take the one in my hand and I'm gonna wham it as hard as I can against the wall.
Okay. So what this will be is essentially an unarmed strike. So if you hit, that's 6 damage without even rolling. So go ahead and roll me an unarmed strike.
I just realized this is the largest damn room I've ever seen. That bed itself is 20 feet long.
Yeah.
That's a good
the
sized bed. That's like an
Alaskan
Alaskan king. Yay.
I would look like a child sitting in that
These
chair.
are
It's 10
nobles,
feet wide.
baby. So a 19 definitely hits. So that is 6 damage.
And I'm raging right
You-
now as well.
You hear a sickening, small crunching sound from inside the bag, and there is no more struggle to escape.
Oh my god, I hate that you said that like that. It's
No,
like
I
a
love
bug.
that you said that. I love
my
that you
God.
said that. Darkness forever.
Okay, V's gonna. Oh my god! Oh, gross! And she's gonna drop it like a spider. Just she stepped on a spider and it was so nasty.
Small little, like, winter sprite corpse falls out of the cloth as you drop it. Just
Yeah.
Every bone broken. Every
Oh,
single
yeah.
one.
They're
It's
not
like when you
that
break an
sturdy.
apple in half with your bare hands.
And then my last action pretty much is gonna just be to try and scare the other sprites by just like doing like an intense growl because I can't do anything because I just murdered one of them. I'm trying
did
to
just murder
intimidate
one.
them even more. Yeah,
Okay.
I murdered one, so I'm gonna go full bear
Snap
and
your
scream
bear
at them with
jaws
blood
back.
on top of my head still.
Oh yeah, I am bleeding
Alright.
darkness from my eyes, so I mean that's pretty intimidating.
What a vision.
So that means we have the next in the initiative after V is several of the sprites. Definitely not going to prioritize the downed enemy because you're down, and someone just broke one of their friends with a bag just by smashing against the wall. So this one is going to flit over to make an attack. And is actually going to not flit over to you. Is going to fly a little bit away and back, and takes the icicle that it has and launches it at you, V. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
I have uncanny dodge too.
So that is used to reduce damage. So if you want to use that as your reaction.
Because I have a 17. Yeah, yep. I have a 17.
Zero. That is going to be first 5 points of piercing damage.
And that you've already halved that, right?
No, that is not halved.
Oh, okay. So only 2.5 then?
Well, rounding down 2. And then could I please get both could I get Kieren and no point Bodie's Echo doing it, but could I get Kieren, V, and Wraught to all roll me dexterity saving throws, please, as the ice knife explodes into a hail of icicles.
Would I be in range of that as well?
And
actually not.
Wraught have partial cover by being behind V.
Wraught is on top of V. If anything, I should be giving Wraught disadvantage. But I'm not.
I already failed, so it doesn't matter. Wait, hold on. I can. Oh wait, no, wait. I have a thing for this. I failed to check. I have a thing. Let me just find it.
Yeah, luckily, Melon, you are. It's only a 5-foot range, and you are 5 feet outside of that range.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah, it was close.
No, it's like, I need to be fair, though.
I'll use a magical guidance to let myself re-roll that and see if I can succeed.
Can I use heroic inspiration to re-roll this?
You absolutely can use your inspiration.
I'm going to do that.
Never mind. I failed worse.
Never mind.
So much better. So much better. Okay.
One of you did better, and one of you did worse.
For you. Yeah, that went from an 8 to a 3.
Sorry, Ron. Sorry.
It's fine. I took an icicle through the bottom of my jaw into my brain.
So, Kieren and V, you take 4 points of additional cold damage, while Wraught, you take 8. And if you are using Uncanny Dodge, V, that applies to this as well, so that actually takes yours down to 2 additional damage.
I'm just leaving it be.
Okay, cool. I love it. That is that one's go, who afterwards is going to turn invisible.
A classic.
Yep. This one right next to Kieren is going to make an attack on Kieren. That was not a nat 20. 22.
That hits.
That will be a total of 12 points of damage, a combination of cold and piercing. This one then also goes invisible, but flies out of your range. If you would like to make an attack of opportunity here, Kieren or V, you can, but have the knowledge it will be at disadvantage because of the invisibility.
Nope.
Actually, V, you can't. You used Uncanny Dodge.
I'm holding it to my reaction.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Last but not least, one more attack on V from a formerly invisible sprite, which means this will have advantage. Nat 20.
So, I already used it. Never mind.
You are, yep, already used on this one. At least it was this and not the assassin. So
Sorry,
that
V,
will be a total of 22 points of damage to you, V, on this little crit from this sprite, as it pokes you in the eye, not enough to put out your eye, but it was close, and so just
V, you're blind in one eye now.
And takes you a second to recover from that, which throws everything else off. So that is the end.
Look, Sally already has the scarring on her face to match with the ice stab.
Yeah,
now.
it's perfect. This one is
Yeah,
also going to fly away, but is visible. So again, just want to give the opportunity to you, Kieren, if you wanted to make an attack of opportunity. Okay.
No. I feel like we should all be rolling a Foundry to get your D20s because D&D Beyond has been wrecking our days.
Hey.
Oh, you don't want that.
I'll go
Oh,
sometimes.
Ethan.
Yo.
Because I'm enraged, does that mean that I get like advantage on
Is
saving
it piercing
throws?
damage? Don't you take half from piercing?
So you should have, instead of 22, you would actually take 17.
Oh, that's way better. Ish.
Because it doesn't reduce the cold damage, but it does reduce the piercing.
Heal 5.
So that is much better. That will now bring Otto up with Kieren on deck, then Wraught, then Melon.
Tired of dying. Otto just gets up.
We're tired of you dying too, bud.
That's fine. Look, surveys the battlefield. See that Melon is down. Fuck. And cast Healing Word at level 2. You get 8 points of health.
8 more than he had before?
Correct.
800% more.
That was my bonus action. Wonderful. And 'cause that's hold on, that's a spell. I can't use another spell, right?
You cannot use another leveled spell.
Cool.
You can
Where's
still
this
use a
bitch?
spell, just it has to be a cantrip.
Cantrips
Wonderful.
are like physical actions.
Or
Wonderful.
Yeah. And a reminder that half of your movement would be used to stand up.
Got it. But she's right by me, so that's fine.
They are right by you.
Yep. I'm just gonna swing. I'm gonna go ahead and swing song with my sword because I get 2 actions on that, so that's better.
All right, let's do it. First attack.
Man. You are a piece of shit. That's a 1.
That'll miss.
Still got. Yep.
Second
still
attack?
doing that. 10. Nope. I miss everything.
I think that you're like you just got. There is poison still in your veins, and you just got hit with, if my memory serves, the most devastating strike Otto has ever experienced in his entire life, at minimum this campaign. I mean, it was 80 some. Okay, with maybe another type of devastation, but 80 damage would have killed young Otto. So
Correct.
I think as you're scrabbling to your feet, and these aren't attacks that you intend to connect. These are attacks to give you space so that you can stand up. Just swiping out as the assassin has to jump back a little bit, and you're able to safely stand up and get your feet. With bonus
Yep, we're
action
good.
and action done, I don't think you're going to be moving out of there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not, Kieren is up.
No, because she will kill me.
She will stab. They will
Yep.
stab. Kieren, you are up. Wraught, you're the next PC on deck.
I'm gonna try to stab.
I assume the tiefling?
Yes. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not.
Then I have my thing for if I fail a hit, I can add my D4.
Sarah, I also gave you advantage from
Oh, right, I
silvery
also have
barbs.
advantage. Hang on.
Joe, you gave it to me.
No,
I
I
have
have
used
one.
it twice.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I interrupted. Forget.
26 to hit.
26 will absolutely hit.
I'm gonna add my sneak attack into that because Otto's right there.
Yes, indeed.
And I have my smite. So hang on, let me do some math here.
That smite you've been sitting on, that butthole burning smite.
One thing just for your
Is that
future
the name we're calling it?
for your future mechanical records, the Pact of the Talisman feature is for ability checks only, not attacks. Just so you know for the future.
Okay, cool.
But for here, this
Gotcha.
was
I've only used
advantage
it for the
from
ability
Silvery
checks
Barb.
so far
Yeah, you're
anyways.
good. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
Thank you. Cool. I've never used it before. It's like, this
Yeah,
is cool.
no, I get it. There's a lot.
So it was, the dagger itself is 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 12 sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Plus, now let me do my smite. 2 more d6 of radiant damage, which, oh, hell yeah, max at 12 more radiant damage. And let's see, they become visible if invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible for a minute.
Could you do me a favor before I apply this damage, because we forgot to do this? Could you roll me a concentration saving throw, because of taking damage and concentrating on smite?
Even though the spell hadn't done anything yet?
You
Because
took
it just being applied to
damage
the blade.
while you were concentrating on it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, last time you were hit, you were still concentrating on smite. So just to
Gotcha.
make sure
Okay.
that it still goes off.
I've never made a concentration check before.
It's just
ever.
a constitution saving
What
throw.
does that mean? 13.
13 is enough to succeed for this one. Okay, so that is 31 total points of damage from you, if my math was correct.
And she is now a glow stick.
So she's glowing. Is it advantage or just can't be invisible?
She just can't turn invisible.
Cool. Noted. Love it.
And I'm gonna stab her again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I gave you that second knife.
Everybody loves a second knife.
Second knife. You need one.
What, coming up after this, we're all gonna go, and
There
we're
you
all
go.
gonna
Okay.
get 2 knives
And
each.
6 more stab damage.
2 more. No,
yeah,
this is your second
without the-
attack. No, this is your
Yeah.
second attack. This isn't 2-weapon fighting. So that is 6 full damage there. Okay. Beautiful. With these 2 attacks, this tiefling is, like, as you stab in with your first attack, there's just a cough of blood, a dark red blood as you stab in, and just the wide-eyed look lets you know that they are feeling the pain of this battle, that is for sure.
Yeah, you should, bitch. That's what you get for stabbing my friends.
That's what you get. Okay. One sec. Yeah, I thought. Okay.
And I'm staying right in on her.
All right. Huge strike there. That will now bring the tiefling up. That's not a good place for this tiefling. So, going to make 2 attacks and try to get the hell out of this situation. First attack is coming at Otto.
Not invisibly.
Not invisibly, that's for sure. 25 to hit Otto. Otto, could you please make me a Constitution saving throw?
Sorry, guys, I'm out of silvery barbs. Well, I mean, I'm not.
You
I just
used
haven't
them
had
on
much of it.
good times, though.
It's probably fine.
So 5.
5? Yeah, a 5, unfortunately,
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be a failure.
Ethan was sitting on his
Oh.
8 nat 20s, us with our 5s.
I rolled so bad on the basic damage, though. On my 5d6s in total that I got to roll with sneak attack, I got a 3, a 2, a 2, a 2, and a 3.
I think that's still enough. He only got, like, how much do you have? Like, what, 16?
So that is 15 points of damage from the blade,
He only had 13.
26
Down.
more points of damage from the poison.
Dead.
Well, not dead, dying.
Dying.
Important distinction in this particular moment.
So So hold on, you said how much? How much? 15
It's not.
and
It's
then
not enough.
26?
All that
No,
matters.
no.
It was 15 plus 26, so it was 41. Are you just keeping track of your total damage you take over this fight?
I am.
How many times should I have died?
I am.
Melon is still.
Okay.
Melon is not down. Melon
I
just
am
got
not
healed.
down.
But Kieren.
But
did
I
the
haven't
most
moved
damage.
yet since
Yeah,
then.
you are not the main focus right now. So this next attack is coming at Kieren. 4 on the die won't do it with. Nope, that will not connect. So first attack happens like that, and then I think might risk the attack of opportunity to step back a little bit. So that allows an attack of opportunity from Kieren and from Melon.
Yep.
And I have Warcaster. I can spell this.
You can.
I can use Sarah. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You go first, Morgan.
Cool. As they're trying to leave, I'm gonna grab out and grab their ankles. Like, oh, we're not done yet. I'm pumping another 4th level inflict wounds.
Okay, this is at disadvantage,
It's a touch spell.
and you're prone.
Oh, okay. I thought touch doesn't mean anything
No,
much.
touch no longer has much of a mechanical impact other than your range. It is still a melee spell attack, and melee attacks while prone are made at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to see what this equates out to, and I'm going to decide if I want... Actually, no. I'm going to roll the first, and I'm going to decide if I want to use my inspiration, if I'm going to keep that or
you
not.
have my
Does that
inspiration,
work with
don't you?
you?
But yeah, you don't have.
Oh,
you don't
I
have
do
to
have-
announce.
I have silvery barbs, yes.
So that is not at
So
disadvantage. It's
I
a
will
flat
use
roll.
that to just do that.
It's just a flat roll.
There we go.
Because of silvery barbs.
25 to hit again.
That will definitely hit.
Here comes another 60-10 necrotic. I hope this is better than 25. Or 23, sorry. 35.
From the ground, Melon, could you please paint us a picture as to the final moments of this assassin's life?
I would love for the leg to just rot off.
Just
They
as
can't run.
as they are stepping back away from
Oh,
you.
I'm
and
not
you-
done yet. I'm not done yet.
Shit, all
The
right.
leg rots off. They're backing off. They're trying to go. Oh no, it's hit their waist. The other leg goes. It hits their heart. They stop. There's no
Just-
fanfare. There's no screaming. They're just gone.
Collapses dead to the floor. That brings Wraught up with Melon on deck. There are still
Otto's back
3
down.
sprites that you can currently see.
The guard is still down.
Oh,
I care more about Otto than the guard, let's be real. From on top of V's back, have you guys seen Princess Mononoke?
no.
Are you serious?
He's lying.
Yeah, you're lying.
Oh
He's
my
lying.
God,
He introduced
stop
it
it.
to me.
Do you remember how Morrow's head sheds black goop?
Mm-hmm.
It started as smoke, and then Rock goes, and it starts to become just ichor pouring out of her mouth as I cast a 3rd level Wither and Bloom as I try to suck more health out of these things. And this ichor pours onto the ground with that horrible Princess Mononoke music, and it reaches up with these terrible little tendrils to grasp at the sprites to sap their health.
I love that your spell creates music with it.
It's
Could
the
you
wom
please,
wom wom music.
Could you please ping on the map where you would like the center of this point to be? Okay, got it. I have to make 4 Constitution saving throws. One.
Otto, you get 2 more of your But also at this point, you are closer to me than I am to me. You are mostly me, and a little bit of you.
All 4 fail. 1 with a nat 1, and 1 just 1 away from succeeding. But all 4 fail instead.
"15 points of necrotic damage."
Okay. You send out this rotting energy from you once again, and as
Rotting.
as it impacts 3 of these sprites, just this black ichor, this goop, this
Did they die?
Yes. Do you want to describe
I
it?
drag them down into it, and like the little tendrils that reach up towards them to sap their energy, like gets their little ankles and starts to drag them down, and it just dissolves them. And you can see as they dissolve, like this sparkle of energy, and it funnels it through this slime as it goes into Otto.
You made a cartoon film reference. They make a sound kind of like the poor shoe did when it was lowered into the dip in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, I hate that scene.
Right.
And just sink.
So V seeing it all happen because V seeing it all happen because Wraught right on top goes, "Oh my god, that's like seeing someone take people to hell."
and
she's a little traumatized. She's like,
coming out of her, she's like, "You want to be nicer to me now?"
No, you scare me more.
Is there anything else from you, Wraught?
I don't.
How much healing did you
How much
get
healing
back,
is
Otto?
Otto getting?
It was
14.
3d6.
I'm back up.
14. All right.
No, it was 2. It was 2.
Oh, 2d6.
I'm gonna
That's right.
convert 3 of my sorcery points back into a spell.
Okay. That will then bring Melon up. You are conscious, you are prone, but you are up.
Can I just reach the bear folk guard?
Yeah, her body
am I
isn't
within
far.
range of them?
Man,
I'm gonna pump a first level cure wounds into them.
You
Or
do not,
would it be too late?
You do not use this spell because there is no life force for you to connect to as you reach and try and you...
Or would Spare the Dying have more of an effect?
It's been 3+ rounds and these are NPCs. This guard is dead.
God damn it.
Melon, spare the bitch.
I will spare the dying the assassin.
Okay. I
We should
need...
leave them still unconscious.
No, hold on. It's a living creature that has 0 hit points.
They're unconscious.
We don't know that.
Technically, NPCs don't have death saves. They hit 0 and die. However, make me a luck check here. If you roll a 6...
What would you like me to roll?
A d20, public. We are looking for a 14 or higher.
1 d20 rolling. It is just a 10 straight up.
With what
Hold
you
on.
described? With what you just...
I was about to ask, may I use my heroic inspiration to reroll?
Sure.
This is
It's a
purely
d20.
asking.
It's a d20.
No.
With a 2
It's a
on the
2.
reroll, I think...
Want to check?
And I personally think that makes sense. With how you described inflict wounds impacting this person, there was no life to save. That person died. Brutally!
From the soul out.
Or the soles of the feet, at least.
The ankle out.
So
or
unfortunately...
you melted her like I melted that one guy in the ice campaign, the one running across the ice.
I'm melting people. I melted the wolf. I melted this person.
As you push yourself to the feet, you look at Timber, you realize she is dead, you look at this assassin, definitely dead. You can still see one sprite right next to you.
May I just grab them and then just squeeze?
That sounds like an unarmed strike to me.
Sure.
We can also just flavor your claw attack that way.
To hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Why don't you go ahead and roll me 1d4 plus 4 for your claw damage?
Oh, minimum 5.
Hey, that's as much as you would have gotten on a basic unarmed attack, so there was no reason not to roll it. You managed to stand up and grab one of these that was just looking in shock. Holy shit! As a few of its friends just dissolved and got pulled down to hell, and you managed to grab and squeeze. Hey, let go of me, you overgrown ball of fluff!
Do you want to talk
I'm
to
going
that
to say,
one?
before anything more, it's like, surrender or die.
Fuck you!
As the claws start to curl in.
Okay. That will then bring up 2 sprites. This was not mechanically grappled, because we didn't roll a grapple check here.
Yeah, no, they can get out if they want.
Is going to... Ooh.
I mean, we could do a grapple concern. I did the
because you did
attack
the
for an
damage.
action.
Yeah, you did the damage. So
yeah, never mind.
It's going to
Never mind.
make a ranged attack at disadvantage because being right next to Melon. Is going to make a ranged attack at disadvantage against Kieren. With disadvantage, a 13 will miss you. But then, and could I please get, as the icicle detonates, could I get dexterity saves from Kieren, Melon, Otto, and V, and Wraught?
Dirty 20.
Nice.
This is Dex
16.
save.
Dex, please, yes. The DC you are looking for.
I'm gonna put. Can I put any of my luck points into it?
I'm gonna let you know, because I'm in that kind of mood. 13 is already a success.
Okay, cool.
So all of you succeed who had to make that roll. So that means all of you take 4 points of cold damage as it explodes. It is then going to go invisible. And Melon, if you would like to take an attack of opportunity as it leaves your threat... Actually, hold on. If I recall, opportunity attacks require you to see it.
I do believe so.
And I think that's one of the big advantages of invisible. Let me confirm that.
Is it the one in his fist, though? So can we flavor it? He feels it wiggle out.
I'm not mechanically grappling, so I can't.
But if you feel it, come on, just for
You can.
flavor.
It says see, and you cannot see it. So you do not get the attack of opportunity as it disappears. The one invisible is going to become visible and make an attack with advantage against V. That's a 23 to hit.
And that's within 5 feet, eh?
Of whom?
It looks like either me or my echo.
It is
according
within.
to this
V is
pairing.
within 5 feet of your echo.
Does my echo still get sentinel? I ask this every time.
We ruled yes. I think so.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay. The creature, the sprite, is it not within 5 feet of your echo? V is. So Sentinel doesn't work.
Yeah.
It has to be
Wait.
when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack. So the creature, the sprite would have
Against
to be
a
within
target
5.
other than you.
Right, so the sprite would have to
gotcha.
be within 5 feet. Is
My
not.
bad, never mind, false alarm.
So, V,
You keep hitting.
you will take 11 total points of damage.
Okay, and my rage is still going, so I just want to make sure.
So that reduces
and can I also
it,
do uncanny dodge in this moment, or
if you want
since I've already
to.
used it?
So the
Okay.
rage already
I mean, you're gonna
reduces it
take
down
half
to
from
6.
the rage.
Okay. Okay, and then I'll uncanny dodge as well.
Takes
so
it down
what's
to
the
3.
ending result? 3. Okay, thank you.
3. Okay, so that is your reaction used. This sprite moves away and turns invisible. That is going to bring Bodie up.
Yeah, Bodie.
Okie dokie. So I don't really have the thing that makes me actually like super helpful. So I'm gonna pivot. And you know what? I think Otto, buddy, I'm gonna need you to turn over, throw up, and pucker up for another round, because you gotta rally, my guy.
Throw up and pucker up, bitch.
And it's he's gonna cast Healing Word.
Yeah,
Which gives you
smart to me.
tragically just 3 points of health, but it's all in the spirit of things. And he's gonna tap you right on the back. I just need you to fucking get out there and just unleash the fucking wrath, okay?
What you see is when Otto turns around is just jet black eyes that are leaking at this point. And there's like the wounds are still poisonous looking. It's
All of your
just
wounds
like-
are also sparking wildly.
Oh, but
It's
you
just-
got it. It's a good look.
I'm not
got
having
it.
a good time right now.
You look so fucking intimidating. Guidance.
So guidance does require you to get.
Guidance in action.
Yes.
Well,
so
it
can
requires you to
either
get up to him.
with
Do you
my
want
echo
to?
or because I have movement still.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna get up there and
absolutely.
I'm gonna slap him. Not like hard, but like
Okay, so now
in a go
to
get him
use-
kind
to
of
use
way,
guidance, Guidance isn't something you can do through your echo, so your physical form. You physically need to move up to him.
Yes. My 2 icons are linked, so when I go to move mine, the other one, the echo moves too.
You just need to deselect both of them, and only select one.
Got it.
But I
only
got
had
you
one.
moved.
Okay, cool.
I got you moved up
I
next
was like,
to
I noticed
Otto.
it's already happened anyway, so it doesn't. It's a
You use
non-issue. It's a
Healing
non-issue.
word, and then cast guidance to get Otto ready
Yes,
for
we
whatever
do.
he has to do next. That brings us to the
Unleash the demon. Unleash it.
That brings us to the top of the initiative order with V and then Otto on deck. There are currently no visible.
Yeah, that's just my
sprites.
question.
You can always
Issues.
hold. You can always ready in action.
Until
V's
something
gonna
becomes
rip.
visible.
Yep.
Yeah, V's gonna rip another piece of her dress, so she does have a piece of cloth, or she's gonna grab the one from the ground, and she's gonna be at the ready with the dagger, pretty much held this way with like ready to wrangle another sprite, because that's how she killed one of them. It's either that or she's about to get a book, and she looks at everyone. She's like, "These motherfuckers are really pissing me off. Does anyone have a fly swatter?"
So, you mentioned the cloth and the dagger. Are you readying grapple, or are you readying an attack with your dagger?
So, because I have such strange weaponry, I do have two-handed fighting.
You do if you have 2 weapons.
Yes, but the cloth is not a weapon in this instance, is it? So honestly, I would probably be ready to grapple. This is more if like someone attacks me, but I know my reaction is already used. So I'm gonna say I'm holding grapple.
Okay, absolutely. Let me look one thing up really quick. Okay. Got it. So you are readying grapple for when one of them becomes visible. Right? Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I just got worried by what you said. That's all.
That brings up one of these, which is going to make an attack, and right afterwards will become visible. It is first, however, going to make an attack on you, V, since it's right next to you. A 23 to hit.
You know it hits.
For, again, you are raging, so that
Hey,
is...
Ethan!
What?
She wants to use Sentinel.
I was just wondering
Now
if I
you
could
can.
use Sentinel now.
Now you definitely can.
Yay! I'm helpful again. Okay.
But you
She doesn't
do
have
You're
Cork,
the...
she's
always
so sad.
helpful.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make your attack.
And I could do a Thorn Whip, yeah?
Melee
unarmed?
weapon attack.
Got it. Okay, that. Can I claws?
Yeah, you can use your claws.
I do have the claws, and he's gonna be like, "Okay, there's the pain," and then,
Funnel the animal, Bodie. Funnel the animal.
he's gonna claw.
You're looking for a
face.
15 AC here.
Blessings. It's a 23. If I didn't hit, I was gonna be so
That
sad.
is your. That is an
I
absolute
was so
hit
ready for it.
with your unarmed damage,
Turtle
which is a
claws.
D6 plus 3.
It's a snappy
Yeah,
turtle
take that
that bites the
6.
tip off your
A turtle
penis.
coming at you.
So here's the thing. I'm going to interpret this as 100% in your favor because Sentinel says you do it when they make an attack, not when they hit, not when they
Can I
deal
slap
damage. When the attack
you
is
strike
made.
first.
So you strike first. So you deal 6 damage to this thing that had 3 hit points left. Could you please? Could you describe what you do?
Bite the tip off his penis.
Jesus!
It's
That was
okay.
0 to a million real quick.
That's a snappy turtle, baby.
Yeah, but
You just see the.
look.
You see the joy smoke swirl around him. You hear the sound of when the Super Saiyan's charging up, and he goes, "Ooh, yeah!" And he puts his hand out, and he just closes it on it. Squish. Got it.
Incredible. And so as this thing appeared and was coming in to make this attack,
Down the fucking.
yeah, I'll rule this again in your favor. I'm curious how invisibility impacts with this, since you didn't see it as it was making the attack, but the invisibility drops when an attack gets made, so I think they happen at the same time. So I think I'm going to read this in your favor. So you just squish this one sprite as it was coming in to charge at V, not even noticing you, and just dead.
I get that a lot.
That-
Continue dancing, V. Sorry about that.
That brings Otto up with Kieren on deck.
There's nothing. Okay, can I see any of the sprites?
Nope.
Or they're all invisible?
The remaining ones
Wonderful.
are still invisible.
Wonderful.
Wait, did-
Wonderful.
Did we already go? Because that was my sentinel attack.
Right, that
Did that
was
already
it
happen?
attacking.
No, I'm
V
holding
afterwards.
a grapple.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that didn't even get to go off.
I thought it would have been funny if Ethan's like, you accidentally grapple Bodie because you had to start.
Come here!
something.
Otto, you are up.
I'm into
there.
it. I'm into it. I need it right now. Good recharge. Mid fight.
Kieren, you're on deck.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to hold the action until one of them pops up, comes visible, and then I'm going to hit them. Because I
Okay.
can't see anything.
Holding what attack?
Short sword.
Short sword. Okay. Until one becomes visible and within range.
If anything, I grapple and you stab.
That might happen. Kieren, you are up with Wraught on deck.
So he's invisible, but is there any sort of check I could do to try to figure out where he is in general? Like, do an investigation check or try to hear him?
You can make
or
a
smell him?
perception check to try to hear. This will be at disadvantage.
Fine by
Even with
me.
those-
Because I want to be able to help them hit him.
Absolutely, totally
Or see
understand.
if he's getting away. Either 14 or 25. Probably going with the 14.
With the 14...
If the 14 fails, I'll try to do the thing for the D4.
So it's not that it fails, it's just kind of a more general result. If you choose to add the D4 here, you might get a more specific result. So while not technically a fail, if you want to add it, you can. Just mark that down as a use of it.
Yeah, so that was a 3, so 17.
With a 17, right here, you hear something. Just about
I will point that
15
way.
feet
Like-
away from you.
Right there.
So I'm going to say that kind of split the difference here. Not quite a free action, but it wasn't an action to make that perception check. That would be a bonus action. So if you still want to take your action, Kieren, I'm okay with it.
I would like to try to stab where I heard him.
All right. Roll still with disadvantage, but at least you know where to try to attack.
A 17?
A 17 will hit even with disadvantage.
And I don't think I get any sort of sneak attack.
No,
on
because of the
him.
disadvantage,
No,
you wouldn't.
Ah, yeah, fair. Yep. So that's just going to be a standard D4 plus 4. 6.
6?
So don't you have a thing from like Swashbuckler for fighting something on your own?
Disadvantage counters. You can't have it if you can't get sneak attack if you have disadvantage. However,
Gotcha. I didn't know that.
You come running towards where you hear just like a very quiet just breathing, and you stab, and you feel it make contact, and then just a few seconds later, a sprite materializes halfway down your blade.
Finally, I fucking killed something.
Holy shit, how did you see that?
You'll see his goat ears just like swivel around to look here in your direction in a hopeful that answers your question.
So powerful. Way to go, way to go.
That was
I'm gonna pinch your ear and go,
Kieran's.
you wish they were bigger.
You do still technically have a second attack with your action. No, you don't. I'm sorry. You're a rogue. So that will now, unless there's anything else from Kieren, that brings Wraught up with Melon on deck, followed by Bodie as our last PC in the order.
And do I get the sense there's anything else in the area? I don't.
You're
have,
very smart, and just doing a quick mental calculation of what you saw and what you have seen fall and die, there should be one more of these sprites somewhere.
And with my intelligence, not Joe's intelligence, but Wraught's intelligence, could I have been able to just vaguely guess what direction they went in?
You can make me a perception check just like Kieren did.
I'm not
Can
really
Wraught
good at
feel
perception.
people telepathically?
Not by
I would
default,
have
has to use a spell.
Yeah, unless I can see you. I mean, if I can see you, yes, but if I can't see you, no. Let me see if I have anything good. 10,000 spells later. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll do a perception check to see if I can even tell which way this guy went before I cast any spells.
Okay.
A 16?
A 16? You hear something in this general area. A little, like...
A 30 by 30?
With... Here, I'll make it slightly smaller for you. How about a 9-foot diameter? You hear with a 16 something from ahead of you and a little to the left. You just hear a fuck, 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 fuck. So it narrows it down to 9 possible squares out of the, like...
Come out, wherever you are.
Fine. I will cast a first level Dissonant Whispers, and it's one creature of my choice, not that I can see.
Ooh, yes it is. Okay. What is the roll there again?
It's a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Okay. Wisdom save. Nat 1. That'll be a fail.
That one. Lovely. Alright. As this thing is, invisible and hovering around, like it gets an earworm into its brain going, it's time to die. It's time. Right now.
No! I don't wanna die! I don't wanna! And you hear this screaming, and this thing becomes visible as it starts falling to the floor, flailing feebly against its inevitable demise, as through these squeals it just lets out a death rattle.
I mean, it was like 13 psychic damage as I
Yep.
melted its teeny tiny brain.
Yep. And it had 6 left. And as this last sprite falls to the ground, dead, you all hear the sound of running feet. Come on, this way! And several members of the Selenian Guard come running around the corner and see you all standing over the body of a tiefling and another member of the Selenian Guard.
Oh my
Fantastic
God.
time, you guys. Thanks for the backup.
Ethan, aren't the sprite bodies still there? Like the one I banged against the wall
Oh yeah,
and stuff?
definitely.
What about the
100%.
squish one? The jam?
All the bodies,
Jam on my hand?
all the bodies are still there, and as these bear folk come around the corner and see all of you, and you all lock eyes for a silent moment. That's where I think we will end for tonight, and pick up the next time that we play.
Oh, are we in trouble?
Well done, everyone! Well done indeed. What a great session. Thank you all so much for this phenomenal session. What did we say? 79 of this campaign. Thank you all. Thank you for being here for the session, for sticking through a longer session than normal. Please don't go anywhere. These wonderful people are going to let you know where you can find them, and then we're going to raid. So even if you're going to be signing off for the night, hold on just like 8 minutes so that we can raid someone. All right? So let's go around in reverse order and say goodbye to our incredible players. First with Sally.
Hey you guys, Sally Quinn Creations. You can find me everywhere, Sally Quinn Creations. We're rocking making a TTRPG. We're being weird. It's kind of creepy. Come join us. We do Twitch and Instagram. Thanks, Ethan.
Sarah.
Says Califrac below my face, since we can find me most places.
Mav.
Straight up not having a good time, dude. You can find me here on Twitch at Digital Clubhouse TV, where I play a wide variety of games. Come on by. Watch me rage, watch me scream, watch me cry at video games. Watch me struggle through games. It's a great time. Goodbye.
Morgan.
Say cheese.
Still makes me happy. Joe.
Hey guys, you can find me on Blue Sky at Dice Dragon Joe, where I'm slowly shifting from dice to memes. You can also find all of us at Terrible Trio Creations on Instagram, where we're going to be picking back up our Dungeon Meshi cosplays soon. So that'll be great, because Morgan is Lias in real life.
Facts.
It's true. And if you follow us here on Twitch, I'm going to be starting up playing some live streaming video games next week. It's mostly dinosaurs. I'm a dinosaur freak.
It's mostly dinosaurs. Gonna let you know. Bring us home, Lauren.
I'm also here. Thousand Faces TTRPG. Gaming. Going through Spyro the Reignited trilogy because I have to, because the new game is coming. It's coming! It's real, and we have to play through all of it again. So we're doing that on Mondays. Okay. Bye.
My name is Ethan. I've been your dungeon master for this evening. If this was your first time,
79 episodes.
Yeah. If this was your first time hanging out with us and you had a good time, please consider dropping a follow. Or if you want to see what this campaign has been like for the previous 78 sessions, check out our YouTube. Go buff yourself TTRPG, where you can watch all of them. Or listen on the podcast, if you want. You can find more of me if you want to keep up with my other stuff as the other half of Thousand Faces Cosplay, and also talking all things D&D and TTRPGs on the Buff DM. thank you all so much again for being here. Let's get a raid going so that we can support another D&D stream, or another TTRPG stream at least.
More creators!
More creators. Until we see you next time, friends, which hopefully will be in 1 week. Be good to yourselves. It's a tough time out there for general reasons, and a lot of people are having their own personal ones. So please take extra time for yourself. Take time offline, read a book, hang out with some animals, touch grass, smell the fresh air if you're not in Colorado where everything's on fire.
Too hot to do that.
Yeah. Take whatever you have to do that gives you a little bit. Play D&D with friends. Watch another actual play. Anything that makes you happy, you deserve it. But also stay aware. We need you aware. Make sure you're registered to vote. The midterms are really close now. So check your voter registration. If you aren't registered, get registered. Help someone else get registered. Tell them to help someone else. We need everyone's voice. So
Be a liberal socialist.
not gonna deny that. Not gonna deny that. I kind of like the DSA's positions, and they keep selling them as bad things. But I've only got 20 seconds to sign off before the raid starts, so I love you all so much. Be extra good, and until we see you next time, stay wild. Bye, my friends.